Hello, 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 and welcome back to Chaotic 20, a channel where we play D&D. And today's video is a bit special. Indeed, this episode is sponsored by Interpersonal Drama, a free-to-play game in which you'll delve into a world of resentment and anger brought on by self-doubt and deep-seated feelings of inadequacy. Furthermore, if you click on the link in the description, ihatemyself.com/chaotic20, all one word, you will receive the perk humor as a coping mechanism. So
that sounded personal.
It is. It's very personal. So let me do my ad read.
Sorry.
So grab a few friends or a mirror and play Interpersonal Drama today. Now, let's get back to the video. As always, I am Ben, your DM, and I am joined by my lovely players. Hello, guys and gals.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello. Hello.
Ready for interpersonal drama?
Oh yeah.
I
so
guess
ready
I'm in.
So I'm going to say this now. If there is a company out there that's called Interpersonal Drama, sponsor us, because then this ad makes more sense, I guess. Well, before we go into today's episode, we need to do a quick, he says, recap. Last time, you had a fight with the Fulmination, which is a big cloud. That's after Dandelion. And at the end of that fight, when the cloud left, Dandelion, you saw a face in that cloud, a face that looked awfully familiar to you. And after racking your brain a bit, you remembered that that face was that of the High Priestess of the Raven Queen, a woman that you had met during the Blood Wars very briefly, but that's the face you saw. You decided not to tell the others about that and to keep that information to yourself. However, that being done, the rest of your trip went pretty normally. You weren't attacked by another cloud. And Benevolence, you took that time to have a conversation with Zylrona and try to get closer to her. You also had a conversation with Nim, mainly because you wanted to give him a letter that was for Solera with one of the crystals that you had kept and that you attached to that letter. However, the rest of the journey was pretty much fine, and you finally arrived in a little fishing village that wasn't too far from Stoneford, where you learned that you needed to go to a small town called BlackFord. That's where your mission, Zylrona, is located. However, you decided to use your map, your cartographer's map case, which revealed to you that there was something interesting towards Babao, which is a city which is more famous for its beaches and its wizard college and its old and spooky forest. And basically the map told you there's something there, maybe you should check it out, who knows? Of course, you all decided to go there instead of doing what you were actually supposed to do. The DM is not angry at you. He's just disappointed. But as you were going towards Babao, something strange started to happen. Someone seemed to be sabotaging your carriage to the point that you lost your carriage, you lost your horses, and at some point you thought that maybe you would get attacked. Turns out it was actually a Zatha, Nim's girlfriend, who was doing the sabotaging, because you learned that Nim and Zatha didn't exactly want to go back to Babao, and Nim admitted that in Babao there was a person, his mother, and he wasn't sure how to feel about that because he hasn't seen his mother since his birth, basically. It was a very emotional moment that put into context the sabotaging incident. And of course, the only answer that you could give to that was to have a sparring match with Nim, Zylrona, because that's what you have to do, right? After
The
that
emotions
sparring
are
match-
weird.
Yeah, so might as well fight each other. After that sparring match, you finally arrived in Babao, and that's where we are now.
Also, as I think it's in disguise. Don't forget that. He looks like a nerd.
Oh, yeah, true.
Oh yeah, if I look like a nerd. True.
She looks like Harry Potter, but cooler,
Well.
but still cooler than Harry Potter, even though she's a nerd.
Well, that's not hard.
You okay, Nim?
Yeah. Yeah.
Really convincing. Great.
No, it's a beautiful city.
It is. I will hold his hand and squeeze it.
Oh.
He squeezes back.
Oh.
He squeezes back, of course, as you are just walking in the streets of Babao. I didn't describe Babao, now that I think about it, and maybe.
No, we were all
no
waiting
idea.
for it, but you were just like throwing us
Yeah,
into roleplay, and we're like, okay.
I just remembered that I forgot, which is the story of my life. Babao is a coastal city. It sits atop a cliff that's basically the coastal line of the southern part of Orbis. And so you've got the cliff, you've got the city that's on top of it, and down at the bottom, basically, at the cliff, there are numerous beaches of beautiful orange and yellow sand. You can see actually a few people enjoying just the beach life. You can see that there's a part of the beach that's left for docks and ships, etc. And in the city of Babao itself, it's a southern city. It's very colorful, a lot of colors everywhere. Very vibrant. It smells of the sea and the ocean. You've got this sort of iode scent everywhere around you. Lots of flowers, very colorful flowers. Everything's very vibrant and colorful and in your face in a way. Most people seem to be dressed in togas because it's quite hot in Babao. And the toga is the best piece of clothing you could wear now. And at the highest point of the city, you can see a massive building, which, as you all know, except you, Benevolence, is the Wizard Academy in a way, the magical academy, which is renowned in Orbis.
Could you zoom in on the map, please? I'm far away from my screen. I can't see
Zoom.
shit. Zoom, 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 zoom. Yay. Thank you.
No problem. So that's where you are.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's very pretty. I like the colors.
It's certainly colorful, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it's breaking my heart.
You see that as you are all walking, he said it's pretty, like, he reacted to what you said, but he's looking at his feet basically as he's walking. He's not even looking around, so he's like, yeah, sure. Lots of colors.
Oh, lift his face the best I can because he's tall.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Chin up.
yeah. I'm
Yeah.
okay, but I'm
Chin up.
Yep.
It's doing great. Very proud of you. Now let's go meet your mama. I don't know how to phrase it. Okay, I kind of.
Weird transition. But
Wait.
Out there.
Could we maybe, I don't know, stop somewhere first and... Because we've been
I mean,
traveling for a week.
We're here
so-
for the ghosties primarily, so maybe we should, yes?
I don't know, could we, because if I'm honest, Dandelion, I would like to maybe have a conversation.
oh, I was thinking about asking you, but then I was like, that's weird. It's gonna be weird. It's gonna be weird if I ask.
It
And
is. It is, but also maybe we could, just have a. I mean, you knew her.
I know her. Kind of.
You know her, yes. Sorry. So maybe if we could just stop somewhere and talk.
Do you want alcohol?
Yes.
Also, is that an adventurers league that maybe you can try and trick into giving us a premium thing? It didn't
Oh,
work
of
the
course
other
there's an
time,
adventurers
but maybe
league.
it
Yeah.
will work this time. You wanna go there, Zylrona? Try and trick them into giving us a premium contract.
Hmm.
Do you have your card?
so-
Just on the corner of your card, put like a symbol saying "Premium Adventurers League," and maybe they can get fooled by that.
But have you ever seen the premium one?
I'm sure I can find one. Sure, there are adventurers there that have it. Well, let's
Or
go.
you can
Okay,
rob one. Is that what you mean?
that was actually not an idea, but now it is. So, yes. You know what?
Okay.
You know what? Adventurers like to go to taverns and bars for some reason. Apparently, they're always there all the time. It's weird. So, let's go to a tavern.
Coincidence.
It's a weird coincidence. Let's go to a tavern or a bar, whatever's here in the city of nerds, and
Okay.
and
Uh,
there's
Where
probably
did
some
you hear
adventures
before?
league. And I made it cool. There's one book that is cool in the library. It has my name in it.
Uh-huh. Does
Okay,
it
can-
now?
It does. It says that I'm one of the best students of the school that ever existed there. And unless someone
No,
noticed,
not believable.
I
Where's
mean,
your magic then?
I tell you, Zylrona, I wrote it. It's not real. You need to catch up. I wrote it
As
just
your
to be cool.
magic.
My magic is real.
Oh, it's so real.
Shots fired.
I'm sorry. Which one of us can cast message? I raise my hand.
I can. I
No, you
throw
can't.
One card. I throw one card into the air.
Fine.
Message you say? Azatha raises her hand. And
Benevolence can as well, right? Cast message, I think.
Yes, but I'm not raising my hand.
First of all, lies,
raises
Benevolence,
her hand.
because I know you can. Second, Zylrona, fine. That worked as well, I guess. I guess that is a way of
Okay,
message.
I cross my arms and look really smug about it. You know, if I had worked for a bit longer at the palace, I would know how to cast message as well, because that's one of the requirements, and you have to train to do that. So it's not that
Yes,
special.
and I can just do it without training.
It's not that special because everyone there could do it. I just didn't get the chance to learn it. But I can still go back. I can leave you here and go back just to learn
To learn
message. I will do it.
message.
No, maybe I'll go to the school, whatever, and just to learn message. Okay, that's a plan.
Fine, we have lots of plans. Name your thing is getting lower and lower in the importance of what we are doing.
No,
not really. Not for me.
no. I'll,
But sure,
I'll stay.
I'll
I'll
let
stay with
you-
you, Nim.
Fine, where's the bar?
That's very
Or
nice.
whatever they have in you.
There are plenty of taverns that you've already seen around you. There is one. I don't have tavern names, do I? Because I forgot.
It's going to be a rat pun.
It's fine.
It's
You
going
want
to
it
be.
to be a rat pun?
I don't know. Isn't it always a rat pun? Most taverns are rat puns.
No. Why would it be a rat pun? There is the joyful sail. Which has-
Sail?
Seems like
Sail?
pirates.
Sail.
Seems like pirates.
Oh,
Like sailors.
Sailor.
A sailor's bar.
Sail. The sail on the boat.
The sail, the part of the ship, which has a ship with there's a kind of a smiley face on the sail. That's the sign.
The joyful, you said?
Yes. Joyful sail.
Okay.
Okay, everyone keep in mind that that's there. And we're going to need a ship afterwards. Maybe we can get it there as well. No, let's just go there. And not make Ben create other tavern names.
Okay, that's not a problem. There's also
Too much hesitation. That was a problem. Let's go.
There's the anxious guinea pig.
No, we're going to the sail one. Let's go to the
Golden Stone pub.
The joyful sail. Let's go.
Joyful sail. Okay. Yeah.
I'm sure that's going to make a lot of difference in what's about to happen. Where we are.
No, it's the same thing. It's a tavern. You go inside, and guess what? It's a tavern. So they've got like tavern things, like a bar, and people drinking.
How many people do I see that can be adventurers? That I can perceive as being adventurers at least.
Wisdom perception check, please.
10.
10?
Yeah.
You don't really see anyone that could be an adventurer. A lot of the people you see there are sailors.
Zylrona, maybe help! I'm doing this to get you the premium thing.
Some of them, they're sailors, but they could be privateers, which is a nice way to say pirates.
Which is pirates paid by the state. Yes.
Well, yeah. You see a few people that look, a bit more roguish, let's say. They could be technically adventurers, I suppose. But you don't see someone that strikes you as being like full on. A premium
adventurer. Yeah. Okay.
How do you expect me to help?
Roll something to help me so I can roll again.
No.
Not meta.
No.
I go to the first person I see.
Oh my god.
Hello. Are you an adventurer?
What?
Are you an adventurer?
No, I said
No.
slower.
No, I'm
Okay.
Thank you. Oh, okay.
I turn to someone else. Hi. Hello. Are you an adventurer?
What do you want from me?
Are you an adventurer?
Do you want my purse?
Are you an adventurer?
No.
Okay, thank you.
And he
Have a
goes
good
away.
day.
He
Hi.
runs
Hello.
away
And
from
I
you.
continue to
Mhm.
do that until I stumble upon one.
You go towards the. You have to do everyone. Basically, everyone here is either like a dock worker, a sailor, some kind of fisherman, whatever. The only guy that goes, I am an adventurer. Is
Oh boy.
a pirate-looking dude.
Oh.
He's a good 2 meters tall. Clearly half-orc. He's missing part of his right ear.
Nice.
He's missing at least 2 fingers on his left hand. You think he's missing part of his nose, and it has been kind of like sutured on his cheek. So not the best look. And he goes, "Why are you in need of an adventurer?"
I actually don't know, and I turn to the others. Why do we need an adventurer for?
Oh my god. Do you
need someone killed?
I need to understand. Are you a premium member of the Adventurers League?
And he spits on the ground and he goes,
Good. That's the correct.
Very unnecessary.
That's the correct reaction. Do you know anyone?
Sorry, did I spit on you? I'm terribly
Kinda.
sorry. And he actually goes down and try to remove the spit from.
No. That's embarrassing. Stop.
Do you know anyone that's a premium
terribly sorry.
adventurer for the Adventurers League?
Oh,
Okay.
I do not.
It's
I do
fine.
Not meddle with old people.
Good. Okay.
I hate the Adventurers League. They can burn for all I care.
Okay.
Sure.
A bit.
And they will burn.
Oh, okay.
So, but anyways, do you know anything about legends about treasures, lost treasures, magic
plenty of
items?
that in the sea.
Oh, so I should be asking the sailors.
No, I mean you should go on the sea and do
But
some
that's
treasure
not
hunt.
that's not an option right now. At
Oh.
least not with.
Are ye scared of the sea? It's
I
fine.
mean,
I was scared of the sea myself.
I
Big
look at
monsters in the-
Dandelion.
Why?
Yes, you could say so.
It's not scared of the sea itself.
Wait,
The
you were
sea.
attacked by a cloud?
Yeah.
Now that's something I never heard.
It happens.
Well, do you want to go in a ship with us? Maybe you can try your chance at that.
No, thank you. Don't
Aren't
get
you
attacked by-
scared of the sea?
Oh.
I like ye. Come drink with me.
Oh no! I don't drink.
I said,
sorry.
and he actually like puts his knife through the table. He goes, "I said, drink with me."
Well, yeah, and yet she's not your slave, so see you later.
Okay, then I would have paid.
That's very generous of you, but we're here like to help morally support a friend who's just going through
Benevolence,
something.
don't tell your life to
Anyway.
everyone that you meet.
I'm not telling my life. Stop interrupting me, please. We are here because we have heard rumors that there are
Ooh.
ghosties in the forest. And I want to know, is it true? Do you know any story about ghosties in the forest? And people are saying that these days the forest is kind of haunted and it's like creepy. And then we kind of like, I mean, I know it's trademark, but we like ghosties whisperers, kind of.
That's one of my titles, though. I have it. I show the list.
You're
and
not the one whispering to ghosties, I am.
I know. I was there, so
No.
I put it.
No.
I spoke to the ghost.
No.
Well, it's already on the list, Benevolence,
Anyways,
so there's nothing you can do about it.
Do you know any stories about the forest and why there are ghosties and how we can maybe where they are so we can go and talk to them and be like, hey, move on to the afterlife. Maybe I'll stop talking because I've been talking for a long time now.
Well, all I know is that ghosts aren't real.
Well, they are.
No.
We talked to a very
No.
well. Look in my eyes.
I'm going to get a
I
table
will move
while this is
closer to
happening.
He
Look in my
smells of whiskey, rum,
Right.
puke, sweat,
Lovely.
Oh.
and the sea.
Great. My favorite smell. Look in
I
my
know.
eyes. And tell me I am lying to you right now. I have spoken to a ghostie. We've all had spoken to a ghostie. Her name was Isabella, and her father was trying to resurrect her. And she died in the blood wars near Belgate. And it was a whole thing, but we managed to convince the daddy not to do that anymore because she didn't want to be resurrected. She wanted to move on, but she was stuck because of him. I talked to a ghostie, and ghosties are very, very real. And maybe you should not go around insulting ghosties because one day they will spectrally bite you in the butt.
Well, I believe that you think that this is true. I also don't believe in ghosts. And I think you had a bit too much.
I didn't drink.
Yet.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
You look like a drinker. I can smell the whiskey off you.
I think
Wait.
you can smell it
No,
from your
that's
breath
me.
when you
Yeah,
speak.
no, that's me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's fine.
Okay, it's okay. Really, I don't care. Well, thank you anyways for the help. It has been a very it has been a conversation.
By the way,
Yes.
that forest you
Oh.
were talking about.
Tell me.
Yes, because that's what you asked, so you know.
I did, yes. And
The
you.
DM is trying to give you information
Please,
through
thank you.
me.
Yeah, I understand.
There were rumors that it was once haunted. A great massacre happened in the forest.
Yeah,
But
we
that
know.
was a long time ago. Now it's pretty fine. You can go in there. Some of the birds are a bit weird when you approach a certain area, but you know.
How
mostly
weird are they?
it's pretty-
I approach very fast from the table I got. How weird are the birds? How big? Are they Zylrona big? Are they
Oh, no,
Benevolence
that's
big?
not what I mean. No, that's not what I mean. I mean, they're normal birds, but I don't know. They act a bit weird. Just look at you. They observe you. It's
They
weird.
crows? Because the crows do that. Crows just do that normally. It's normal
There are
behavior.
ravens in there, which is weird because they don't really originate from here, but you know. What am I? A bird guy? No.
You could
I'm a
be.
pirate. I'm a privateer.
Oh, sure. Yes. And I wink.
He winks back, but he only has one eye because the other one is covered by an eye patch. So
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Which one does he wink
You
at?
drove.
Is he just
It was
staring at me?
the one behind the eye patch.
He just stares at you. Like, okay.
Yeah, it just stares at you menacingly.
Okay.
But everything he does is menacing. So
Oh well. Well, that was very useful information. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your drink and the rest of your day, and we will take our leave now. Bye.
I avast.
Bye.
Other things.
I stay behind a little bit
Yep.
and sit beside him and get
Yeah.
closer to him despite his awful breath.
Yeah.
So
And general smell.
yes. So about these treasures,
Aye. Treasures.
do you have maps? Can you tell me where they are? Do you
Oh.
know more than one? Maybe other stuff like not money, but like magical, mysterious.
Are ye a treasure hunter by any chance?
You could say so, yeah.
Nah. I like your type. Well, I could sell you a map.
Or you could talk to your friend Dandelion, and you can try and get it.
Treasure. I do not know what type of treasure exactly, but I was told. Well, I stole that map from a person I just killed. But anyway, it was at sea. It doesn't count.
If it's dead, it's not stealing. It's just taking from
Yes.
a dead body.
What he said. So it's a map to a potentially magical treasure. That's what the guy said.
And did he say anything else about what it could be?
No, because then my dagger was in his throat.
Oh god.
This guy seems terrible at interrogating people.
I wasn't trying to interrogate. I was trying to kill him.
And
I
yet,
succeeded.
while you are killing him, he tells you, "Yeah, this map goes for a treasure." I don't know what it
He
is.
said that before. You don't understand the sequence of events. I was boarding a ship, and then I was like, "Oh, give me your valuables," and he gave me this fucking map, and I'm like, "What do I do with a piece of parchment?"
Well, why
You're
didn't you
supposed
go
to wipe
for
my
it?
ass. What do you mean? Oh, because I haven't done it yet. I don't know.
And why
I'm drinking. I'm not sailing.
how much
You can just
how
take it.
desperate was the guy to get his life in change for the map?
I don't know. Everyone looks pretty desperate to me because I usually kill them.
Seems like a fun guy.
Okay. How
It's the
much are
job.
you asking for that?
I'll be nice. 50 gold pieces.
Damn.
Then the line can get you that for
Aye.
free, Zylrona.
That's a bit too much, don't you think? For something that you don't even know if it's real, if it's shit or not, because you killed the guy that had the map without him telling you what it was.
Make me a persuasion check, please.
Go. Big roll.
Natural 20?
Yes. Whoa,
Really?
Nice.
Damn!
Yes.
Yes, when Zylrona wants treasure, she gets treasures.
Do you want the print from the fucking Google Dice roller?
No. I'm just like, really? Okay.
It's a treasure. Zylrona doesn't fuck around with treasures.
Apparently, yeah. He approaches you a bit more, which means that
Oh, God.
your noses are almost touching by now, because you were pretty close already. And he goes, I get what you mean. 25 gold.
Done.
Nice.
I gave him the code.
Pleasure doing business with you. As he takes the gold and gives you a map. Do you want to look at the map?
Yes, please tell me it's not at the sea.
It is at the sea.
Well,
Uh, It is. No, but it's so if you open the map and you look at it, you can see that it's a map. It's not there's nothing that you entirely recognize. There is a bit of the coast of Orbis, and you think I can show you on this map. You think that it is pretty much around, like it's that bit of the coast, But what you have is a map of the ocean there, and there is an island. And the treasure that this game was talking about seems to be on that island.
Okay.
That's what the map says, anyway.
Okay. I look
But
at
it is, yeah, it is at sea.
And let's just go. Fuck.
I'm a pirate, so you know, most of the things I
Privateer.
A privateer. Thank you, a privateer. Yes, privateer. Sure. So you know, most of the things I find are at sea.
What's with people burying things out after the ocean? Like,
Oh,
why?
I don't
Or
know
just
if
in the
it's
middle of the sea? Like, what? What is the point?
I mean, it's on an island. Maybe there's something on the island. I don't know. I don't know that island, to be fair.
Just like, you know, like, I wasn't joking with the cloud, so fuck it. Okay, well, thank you for the business.
My pleasure, lass.
I hope it's good. Otherwise,
Well, I'm sure it is.
Look at your head.
Probably.
yeah.
If you want to make sure that it's like kind of an authentic map, I don't mind you doing a quick intelligence check.
Oh, I can do that.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Try to see the quality of it. Make me.
No, I think she rolled.
I think she already rolled and it's bad.
Oh. Well, I'll say investigation. Don't know if that helps, but you know.
I want. It's a 5, so.
That's a 7 then.
No, huh? 7? Why?
You have +2 in investigation.
Yeah, that's a 5.
My bad. My bad. It's certainly a map.
Bird.
Okay, well,
Yes.
good thing I have another map.
Yes. That's true, yeah.
Well, okay, well then after this, I guess I leave go to the others then.
Yeah, sure. The others, what are we doing?
I'm just
Yeah.
sitting there waiting for Zylrona to come back. To Westgard. She got anything cool from that guy?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Just stupid information. Maybe. We will see. So what are we doing now?
I don't know, he wants to talk to me. I don't know if he wants to talk in front of everyone or if he just wants private conversation.
What? No, it's it will be fine. Do we want to order something? I can pay.
Oh, then yes.
Yeah, okay. Let me go and see the barman. He gets up, goes towards the bar, talks to a guy, just like, just a human. Talks to him, comes back, and he says, I didn't know what you wanted. What do you want? You didn't tell me. I just went to the bar, looked at the guy, and told him, hey, I need to go back now, because I don't know where I went. It was a weird experience.
Whatever, just like ask for some ale or some beer or whatever.
Is that what you want?
Eh.
I can order it.
And want a fancy cocktail.
You want a fancy cocktail? Okay.
Yes.
I
Because
want-
it's what? 1 in the afternoon, so it's time for a fancy cocktail.
I'll have some mint tea, please.
mint tea.
Mm.
Okay. Sure. Zylrona.
I want a cake.
From the tavern.
Yeah,
Okay. I'll ask if they do cake.
yeah.
I'm sure they do, Zylrona. I don't
Well-
want to. You know.
Well, if they don't, I'm sure there's a bakery around. Tell them to go get one. Bring the
Yeah.
cake.
No, I'll ask. He starts going back, and you see Zephyr following him. This time for moral support. They
Yeah.
order. They order. Comes back to the table, and after like maybe a minute or two of probably tense silence, The guys come back with your orders. He says, "Who wanted the cake?
I did.
I don't have cake.
Oh.
Do you have a bakery that you can go buy the cake?
No,
So the city doesn't have bakeries.
no. The city has bakeries. I don't want to go. Do you not want something to drink?
The cake. Zylrona drinks cakes.
That doesn't make sense.
Okay, give me something weak, I guess.
Sure. Okay. Water.
Yeah.
Have some tea with me, Zylrona.
Okay, yeah, tea.
Okay.
Tea.
Comes back with your mint tea. They all are sipping on your different beverages.
I take Nim's hand under the table and kind of, rub my thumb on his hand, kind of try and soothe him.
Yeah. You're not sure it has an effect, but
It has no effect. I know it, but
you don't know.
If anything makes it worse.
Maybe.
maybe Benevolence wants to reassure herself too, because she's not used to seeing Nim that way, and he's a hero to her, so she's a bit
Yeah, understandably.
scared for him.
Nim, after like a few seconds of just drinking, he goes,
Yeah, goes
I guess, I wanted to know as many things as you could tell me.
Oh, you're talking to me. Okay.
Yes.
Alright, to be more specific, I know lots of things. I mean,
Well, it's just
the question is, do I remember
how-
them? But I do know lots
Wow.
of things.
how because the version in the comics, I'm guessing
It's completely 100% true.
Yeah, sure, but I'm guessing not really.
No, because she's like weird and she asked me to not put some stuff in there.
Okay, so because you knew her, could you tell me what kind of person she was?
Do you want to know what kind of person she was when she was with me, or what kind of person she was before we did the adventuring?
No, what kind of person she was? The person you knew. What kind of person was that? That's what I'm after.
I don't know. Look. Ren is the kind of person that you meet her, and she seems bad. She's going to say some things, going to sound terrible. And even after a while,
What do you mean bad?
she's not very nice. She's not the nicest person at first. Even after a while, she doesn't become nice that much. But she starts tolerating you. Which is good for her.
So I guess that's why.
Okay, Nim, you know what? You know what she is? You know the comics, in terms of race. You know what she is, right?
Yeah.
An High Elf.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just, if you're an High Elf, you just come to the territory where you think you're better than everyone else. And she was like a princess of the forest that we're going to. At some point in her life. I don't know if she was the heir, or if her sister was the heir. Which one of them was the heir, and the other one was the scrub.
So
The scrub
wait,
sisters.
Wait, because you knew me as a baby, right? I mean, I was
Yes.
there at some point.
Yeah, but you're not in the comics, because she specifically asked for you to not be in the comics. I mean, you are in the comics,
yeah.
but then you just disappear, because she didn't want that to be known.
But then, I mean, how did she hate us?
No.
What kind of a mother was she?
I'm going to start from the start, very fast. Ren was a kind of princess of the High Elves in that forest. I don't know how elf culture works that much, but she was the princess, one of the princesses, and I guess she lived as a rich Girl lives. Now look at Benevolence. But then, at some point, she didn't talk about that much. Her sister got kidnapped by drows. And then they brainwashed her. And then she came back and killed her family. Except her. I don't know why she survived. Never asked. Because you shouldn't ask those things. To Ren, specifically.
Oh, okay. Noted.
She survived. She had to kind of like deal with her sister. I don't know how she did that. I'm not sure if Ren even knows if her sister's still alive or not. She dealt with that somehow. And then she became like this rampaging vengeance machine that goes around killing drows. And then she got out of hand. I knew her in a moment in her life where all she wanted was to become powerful to get vengeance. But I don't think that's who she was all the time. Well, I'm sure she was always like a bit thinking she was better than everyone because she was an high elf. And that's just how they are educated to be. I met her when she was like obsessed with vengeance. And I like to think maybe me and Nissa made her a bit less obsessed with vengeance for that time where we were together. She was still wanted to be very powerful, but she also was like, why not have fun a bit? Just a bit, sometimes. She likes wine. That's important for you to know when you meet her. Maybe you should bring her wine.
Yeah, I'm not sure I want to bring out anything right now.
About the mom, then, do you want this conversation to be weird, Dim? Do you know how babies are made?
Oh god.
Yes, I have a good idea of that.
Okay, so here's what happened.
And that the evidence, it's
At some point,
perfectly natural.
your mom cut out her own hand and put this weird zombie hand in its place. Which upset her god, which is your dad. So, this is very complex.
Did they have a fight? That's
Yes, Zylrona, they had a couples fight.
I see.
Was that what it's called? Angry sex?
I wasn't there,
Oh.
Benevolence. I wasn't there.
I wasn't there!
I would certainly hope so, Dandelion. I know you're
Benevolence, you see Nim turning towards you when you mention angry sex, and just there's the faintest shadow of a smile that creeps on his lips as he looks at you, and you can see surprise in his eyes that you would know about such a thing.
Okay, then your dad and your mom were mad. And your dad was kind of like, "Ooh, if you don't do what I say, I'm going to take your powers away." And I'm like, I'm doing this. I'm like, I have 2 cups, and I'm pretending one of the cups is the dad, and one of the cups is the mom.
Oh no.
As I was saying, humor is a coping mechanism. Please go on.
Oh no, like I'm going to take your powers away. And then your mom was like, "Oh, but I want my powers because I want to kill drows and I like it." And so your dad was like, "Okay, then we need to have kids, and you can keep your power."
I still don't know what happened.
Well, that's what I remember.
This is why you don't thank you.
Oh,
Somewhere.
so
Yeah, basically
that's why-
your dad was mad that your mom put the hand of another guy in her body.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! No, please don't say it like that. No.
It's true. She cut her own hand, put that guy's hand, Vecna's hand, in her, which was weird. And then she did it.
Did we know about that already?
Who's we?
That's in like above.
I know, but who's we? What are you asking? I knew it.
Of course you knew it. But, like, did Zylrona and Benevolence knew that Ren put Vecna's hand on?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Was it in comics?
Yeah, but you didn't read the comics, Zylrona. Like
Yeah,
you
I
keep pointing
didn't.
out.
I'm still reading through it, but it takes time. It's a long read.
I mean, I told it to Zylrona for sure, but Zylrona probably wasn't listening. So she didn't pick up.
In the comics, I don't know if Dandelion would have said Vecna's hand. So, it's in the comics. It probably looks like just she didn't. She had a
Wait.
normal hand, and she has a weird.
But we have the adventure with
I think-
with Vecna.
I think we talked about it when we debriefed the conversation. Well, when we debriefed the conversation with Magus.
Okay.
You
Because
kind of
I
know,
think
you know,
Benevolence-
yeah,
I think-
you
I think,
know.
because I think Benevolence at one point said something like, "It's her fault if the demiplane is growing." And
Yes,
if we have Magus on our asses because she freed Vecna because she put a hand on.
yeah.
Okay.
I assume we know. Okay, whatever.
know- you
Yeah,
sorry.
you know.
So she put
It's
Vecna's,
fine.
she put Vecna's hand, and then he was mad because he was her patron, and I guess he didn't want her to have other connection to other gods. So they had kids for that, and that's you. Then you appeared, Nim, and your brother, I guess. You were in her belly for some time. Now it's going to sound bad. Your mom still was adventuring while she was pregnant. Which,
So
But
she
it's-
just had me because she didn't want to lose her power.
but then you were born, and then she liked you. She was very protective of you.
Boy, am I glad.
And if she was mad if anyone touched you. Only Nisa could touch you. Sometimes I could as well. I didn't want to, but sometimes I could. That's how I did that's why I did the whole flip things and made you puke.
Okay.
But yeah, and then what happened was, oh, do you remember some Darrows picking you up? Maybe you were
No.
just a baby. So at some point you were being carried around by Darrows.
Okay.
To protect you from fights, Nisa gave you one of her shields, and the Darrows would hide behind the shield with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, after a while, your dad came back, and I pick up the glasses again. Your dad,
Oh no.
your dad,
Glasses are the real MVPs of that conversation.
your dad came back, and he was like, "Ooh, I want the kids for myself." And your mom was like, "No, but I like them, and I want to keep them." And then they had a fight, and then your dad took away her powers.
More
Even though
angry sex?
No, he just took away her powers and fucked off. And I'm not supposed to know that because she never admitted it, but she didn't have powers because at some point we were in a fight and she used her bow, which she never fucking used before.
That's true. That is very true.
She used her bow, and I was like, "You don't have powers." I mean, I thought it. I didn't say it, but but she clearly didn't have powers. And then your dad came back after a while, or she contacted him. I don't know what she did with her free time. She did he came back and it was like, "Okay, I'll give you a month with the kids, but then the kids are mine." And then a month passed, and he came back with some weird, what was that? Shadow Eyes?
Eyes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some weird Shadow Eyes, and they took you, even though me and Nissa tried to stop it. Ren also tried to stop it, but then Ren was like, "Oh no, he's just going to kill us all. So let's let him take the kids." And then he took you, and then I don't know anymore. And then I know Ren, I was assumed she was looking for you.
Okay.
That's the story, at least, that I know. And it was in the comics.
Yeah.
That's
So
good.
yeah, I just yeah.
She loves
Yeah, I
you.
mean that's what you took from that, okay.
I did, yeah.
And it is the truth. Ren doesn't love lots of people. Or things. But she barely likes herself. if I'm going to be honest about that.
God, shots fired, man.
Somewhere in the world there's an entity that's kind of the one god of this universe, which is basically me in this universe. And this guy is kind of shaking his head a bit.
Oh
You're
boy.
also enjoying this moment a lot.
But she did like me and Nisa. And she did like you and your brother. And I assume she still does. And Wine.
See,
Okay,
you heard what Dandelion say. She was
I did.
not
Yeah.
we're not a good person, but we've already
We've worked on it!
that. I'm sure you did, Dandelion. But
Sounds like it.
I think She wanted to be. That's why the line. Tell me if I'm wrong. But she wanted to be very powerful and to have all these powers so she could exert her
Killed Rose.
vengeance,
Benevolence.
whatever that meant to her. And
Yeah, so
she was
could
willing.
go on a genocide. Yeah. No, sure. I mean, yeah.
And she was willing to lose her powers for you.
That's yeah. Mm-hmm.
She used her bow name. Do you know, like, important
Wow.
of a moment that was? She's a she's a fancy high elf. They don't do things.
Yep.
Just have other people do things.
I'm sure glad she did. Yeah.
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
Look, you ask me what kind of person she is. She's a bad person. I mean, she may have not been like the greatest mom for a long time, but the time that she had with you, she was a good mom. She liked you. More than she liked Nisa. She liked Nisa a lot.
Yeah, but you know, being a good mom for a month doesn't replace 25 years of absence.
And I understand that. But yeah, I think you need to
Yeah.
understand that this is not like this. She was forced to this.
Yeah.
By your dad. It's a weird family thing that you have there.
I'm sure she had a reason. And you know what? Even if she's not a good mother and not a good person, you are a good person. And she didn't make you. Well, she made you, but she didn't make who you are.
Yeah.
Also,
I
like
guess
this thing, you told
I
me
just-
you are looking for her. You were looking for her? That's what you told me. That's what he said, right? How did he find her this time?
I wasn't looking for her. Zathan knows her. And
It's something weird that she's very vague about.
she works for her. That's you know.
I didn't work for her. Don't you work for the Raven Queen? Or whatever?
No, that's my cover story. I work for Ren. I'm follower of.
I'm sorry, is Ren rich now? When did that happen?
Ren is a. Are you?
Ren is what?
She's a goddess.
I roll my eyes.
Damn.
I roll my eyes.
You've fallen in life, Dandelion.
How is any of this to be falling in life?
I mean,
Oh,
Ren is a
okay.
goddess, and Nisa is a. What is she again?
Archdruid.
Archdruid
Archdruid.
of Belgates
And-
and.
And I'm the great Dandelion Blaststorm. There are other
I
people,
won't
other
touch the one that I just did. So
other people
I'm here
people
with you.
succeeding doesn't make me lose things.
I'm sorry to go back on this, but how
Sorry.
how do you become a god?
You don't, Benevolence. You just say it. The kind of thing she would say. I'm a goddess. Everyone believes that.
No, Dandelion. She is a goddess. She became one.
Sure.
I don't know all the ins and outs. I wasn't there when that happened, but from what I understand, she ascended to godhood, like many of the everyday gods that people on Orbis worship.
Oh God!
That's
Wait,
weirdly
so-
fitting.
So you
Oh,
are the
God.
son of two gods. Does that make you a god yourself?
And yet Zylrona beat you in a fight. Boom.
Well, I don't exactly.
Oh.
I don't
Why?
exactly feel like
So-
a god right now.
You should. You are one.
Sure.
So, but okay. So, you work for her, right? For Ren.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
do,
that? And she asked you to find Nim, right?
yeah.
Or her
It's
kids, or whatever.
more complicated than that, but finding Nim and Solera was always part of the plan. I just moved a bit quicker than I should have, maybe.
See, there is, like I said, she was looking for her kids. So we just need to get the other one.
She
We
was.
can,
I
we
mean,
can
to
solve
be
all of
fair,
this.
She actually, Zayfa turns to him and she goes, I mean, yeah, to be fair, she was looking for you and your brother. She never stopped, but the time wasn't.
But why
right.
couldn't she come?
Again, that's a complicated answer, and well, I can't answer that question for her, and I think it's only fair that she has that conversation with Nim. And it's not that I don't want to answer you. I
She could smite you. If you did,
Yeah,
I guess. I mean, that's what I take from what you said, Dandelion. She doesn't seem like...
Friend could smite people. I would have it smited like 15 times already.
Well, as you said. No, it's just look. I really think that this is a conversation that Nim and Ren need to have before I discuss it with you, and only if she allows me to actually discuss it.
Fine.
I don't know.
You have any more questions, Nim?
No. No. I think I need to.
Do you remember a dragon? You had a pet dragon at some point.
Okay.
I don't know his name.
That sounds.
I think you did a name.
I have to admit. No, it's fine. I just have to.
It had a name.
Oh yeah, but I don't remember the name.
Yeah. No, I just need to think about all of that because
You've come.
that's a lot.
Yeah, you've come too
Yeah.
far now.
Oh no, I'm not to pull out. Yes, I know.
I know. Yeah, I did it last time.
We're in too deep. But yeah, I'm not saying I'm not. I don't want to go or run away, but that's not really my style. It's just I need to think about all of that. That was a lot. Can we talk about something else, guys? Please. I feel like I just put a damper on things. So
Don't apologize for that.
no, so yeah, I'm just saying. It's. I feel like I just. So yeah. Let's talk about something else.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
You just hear him. Just a.
So
That's a good start.
This is not awkward.
have you thought about becoming a god, Dandelion? I know you don't believe gods, but well,
No, I haven't till right now. I mean, I guess. I don't like Godzilla now. Never become a god. No.
the god of the goddess, godless.
Ooh,
Ooh.
That's actually a cool
that
name.
sounds good.
Actually, a very cool name, Zylrona, but I don't like gods. I'll not become a god. I mean, I can become a god right now. See, I'm a
You
god.
can become the anti-god of gods, the god of anti-god.
I make everyone on this table a god. Boom. We're all gods now. There it is.
I know we've had this conversation already, but I think being a god is more than
No, Benevolence,
Saying
sorry. You're a god.
god.
You're a god. No.
I am
Sorry.
not a god. Iliad, please don't strike me down. I did. Don't listen to those.
I'm the god of the godless. Zylrona is the goddess of blades. You can be goddess of
Pretty hair.
yes. Fine.
Okay.
Goddess of air.
Well, it can be the god of dandelions, of flowers. I don't know. Is there a god for that?
I don't know, I think every god I've heard that every god has like multiple domains. So I guess I
Well,
can
then.
have multiple things. There, see, we're all gods now. I just solved the problem of the gods.
Are we the god team? Is that the name?
With the we are the anti-god team.
All right.
That's an interesting choice.
We are the reavers of godhood. Boom.
God Reavers?
You haven't reaved the god yet.
That's the point, isn't it?
No.
Because someone decided to cut their own hand off and then raise
Yeah,
Vecna.
she solves her problems like that a lot. Just cuts her head and then sees what happens.
How many hands does she have?
Ah.
She sounds like okay, we said we wouldn't talk about it. So anyways,
Anyways, I want to find an adventurer steal their premium card. I'm doing that. I'm going to look for one.
You want to look for another?
Nim, tell me when you're ready to go and meet your mom. Which, let me tell you, just I know the conversation is over. Just as a final note, but your parents are kind of jerks. But your mom's the least jerk of both of them.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And she has a normal autonomy. She doesn't have 12 dicks.
oh boy.
So,
Oh,
That's not. No, that's. It's. What? No.
is that why?
No.
That explains so much. Thanks.
My father doesn't have 12 dicks. That's just a weird thing that people say.
I don't know. When he appeared, I just didn't look at it. I didn't want to.
Did you have the
Yeah.
12 dicks then?
Why would you-
I don't remember.
He was in front of me, but I didn't look at him. I think I didn't want to.
I'm not supposed to look at someone's dick when they.
Yeah, but they told me he had one in his forehead. I didn't want to see that.
Your mom would know.
Oh god, please, guys.
We'll ask Fran if we ever see her.
Have you ever seen your father
Yeah.
naked? Maybe he has 12 dicks, and you don't know. There it
No,
is.
he doesn't. I can tell you, he doesn't.
I don't know how
Okay.
you know that.
Well,
Fine.
Benevolence.
Tell me when you're ready to go. Meet your mom. We'll bring her some wine. I have the good wine, so we can bring her that.
Okay.
Offerings, cool.
Well, now she thinks she's a god, so like might as well bring her something. You wanna bring her a goat as well?
Bring her her
or something?
son. I think she'll be happy regardless.
I think the wine is going to help as well.
Okay. I like her priorities. Our priorities are set. It's interesting.
Fine.
I mean, I'm ready when you guys are. I don't want to impose on.
No, it's fine. Take your time. I'm going to find like some blonde knight with shiny armor and see if he's like a premium adventurer or something.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't go with ones that have like a sun on their armor plate. Those ones are not good. But anyone you can.
Why?
What? Even
Well-
name like kind of turns you. What do you mean? Yeah, that sounds.
You know what? Let's say
Yeah.
let's meet in 20 minutes in front of the tavern. All right?
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Fine.
kiss
What I do,
Nim on the
just very
cheek and
fast.
I fuck off.
Okay.
I don't know what Benevolence is doing, but sure. What I do is I go to I go to the Adventurers League. Yeah. Just I'm sure there are plagues somewhere that I can follow
wait,
together.
let us do this in order. Who's doing what? So Benevolence, you fuck off, but where do you go?
I just want to walk around like
She has
clear
the
my mind.
zoomies. She has
Nothing
the-
fancy.
Okay.
I have the zoomies.
Dandelion, you're going to the Adventurers League. Zylrona.
I guess I'll stay a bit at the tavern and ask around for other sailors if they have treasure maps, legends, lost
Nice.
treasures, lost magical items.
Okay. Let me start with Dandelion then. So you wanted to go to the Adventurers League.
Yeah, I'm gonna see the Adventurers League.
Mhm.
Just go there, get in line, because I guess there's a line of adventurers there.
There are a few adventurers in there, yeah.
And I see if anyone. I want to hear them speak with the receptionist, which I assume it's already again a teenager working at the receptionist.
No.
And see if I hear someone having like a premium thing. Someone saying they have a premium membership or whatever.
Could you make me a perception check, please?
That is 17.
17, okay. You get inside the building again, big building. Obviously, they have a bit of an inferiority complex. So everything has to be quite big, especially the logo, which has to be very colorful. As you go inside, you do see like a few adventurers already there, but there are like benches on which you can sit and just wait for it to be your turn. You do have to take a ticket if you want to go and talk to the receptionist.
No, I don't want to talk to the receptionist. I just
Okay.
want to see.
So she's basically just calling numbers.
Yeah.
And you see a few people before you, and she calls numbers. You see them going, usually like in groups of 2, 3, 4. And they just talk, etc. At some point, a group that's right next to you, there's about 4 of them that you can see anyway. All type of people. They go up, and until now, most of the people would talk to the receptionist, maybe get something like a piece of parchment or something, and fuck off. These guys are actually brought to the back rooms. And you know for a fact, because you've been to other Adventurers League, that's usually where the premium contract managers, in a way, are located. That's where the offices are, and that's where you go if you have a premium membership to discuss better contracts, basically. So you know that group of 4 people has premium memberships on them. And on the 17, I'm even going to add that you saw them actually showing something which kind of looked like a chip, like a coin, basically. You couldn't see the coin exactly because it's not that big, but it does seem to be what allowed them to go behind, basically.
So I'll wait in here a bit for them to leave, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
To leave the room, at least.
Yeah, okay. Again, some time passes, a few people come in or go out. A lot of them just, go up to the counter, take a piece of parchment, fuck off. You see like 1 or 2 more groups who seem to present the same sort of coin to the receptionist, and they are allowed to
Can I perceive
in
the coin, just to know the difference between that coin and the other coins while I'm looking at people doing that?
See if there's a difference?
Yeah, see what's specific about that, because that thing's like there needs to be something specific. It's not just a random thing. So like I want to like see if I can see details about what they're showing to the receptionist.
Make me an investigation check.
15.
15. It seems to be slightly bigger than a gold coin. You're pretty sure it's made of brass, and you think there is the logo of the Adventurers League on the face, and you think there's a letter underneath that logo. You're not sure what that letter is. That seems to be kind of the big, or the most notable features of that thing.
Okay.
And yeah, so you just see like a few people coming and going, and the guys that you saw going in the back rooms first come back. They have a piece. They have actually like a roll of parchment, and they're just like talking, etc. And they're going out of the Adventurers League.
Okay. Can I, with my thief skills, work great, see if I can see where one of them's keeping that thing, or if they have the premium coin or whatever. If someone has it in their hand, or if someone has it like in someone.
You had a 17 on the first thing, so you saw that he presented a coin, put it back in his trouser pocket, the right one. So you know that it should be in there. And that's the guy at the front.
Do I do this? I'm gonna do this. Fuck it. As they leave, I do that thing that what's the word in English? Those people that kind of pretend to pickpocket, yeah. Like I pretend to bump into them And like while I do that, I try to take the coin out of his pocket.
Okay.
Like it was an accident. Like, oh, shit, sorry.
Yeah, of course. Make me a sleight of hand check.
21.
21. Okay. Let's see. Well. Actually, I don't need because it's. So 21, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I think you're good. Check something. I'm not sure. Where is it? There we go. This one. Okay. Yeah. No, you're good. Yeah. you bump into the guy. Managed to take the coin from his pocket, and as you go, sorry. He just goes, no worries, don't worry. Things happen,
No, thank you. Sorry.
And he just goes on his way.
Okay, I fuck off out of here immediately.
Okay. Okay. Goodbye. Well, you are just behind them then, because they're also, fucking off from the place.
Wait, should I? I don't know. Maybe I already did it. Can I leave a dandelion on his pocket?
Oh, it's too late now.
Okay, fine.
It's too late.
Yeah, it's fine. It's also not that big of a thing to steal, so whatever.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. Just I start going back to the tavern.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure. Benevolence, there's nothing you wanted to do in particular. You're just going for a walk, right?
Just the zoomies.
Yeah, I'm just walking around town, like
Just walking. Okay.
yeah, taking in the
sights.
sights and just thinking about what we're about to do.
Okay, sure. So I'll go back to Zylrona. You are still inside the tavern. You do see like a few people coming and going. Most of them look like sailors. So yeah, you can approach anyone you want.
Okay. Who looks?
More suspicious? Well.
Yeah. I guess.
Most of the people you see here right now, they are basically they're just probably just sailors, like workers. Some of them you think had probably a bit of a more piratey past, because you can see a bit more like wounds and injuries that didn't heal very well, etc., that kind of thing. But
I think I'll talk to those then. Just approach one that looks more like that then. Oh no, wait. Maybe first I'll get a drink. And to approach them and give to them. And like I did to the other guy. I just sit beside them like, so...
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hope this seat isn't taken.
No, please. Can be quite packed here. Come in, have a drink.
Thanks, actually, I bring one.
For me?
Yes, in a bit of an exchange of information. I don't give it yet, the drink. Just
okay.
like show it.
Uh-huh.
You seem like you've traveled a lot.
Oh, yeah. I did. Yes, not always on the most reputable of ships, but no. I'm an old sailor.
Well, is there any story more amazing, impossible story you would like to tell me? I'm curious about it.
Stories.
Yes.
Oh gosh, they're not exactly. We were. Look, some friends and I, we thought we could make some money, so we might have started what you would call a pirate business, but we were young and a bit stupid, really. And we just travel the interior sea and sometimes the ocean to go to some of the islands. And yeah, I've seen a sea monster once. Big thing.
Oh,
Yeah, big snake-like creature. Blue, sort of a deep blue color.
Oh. that is very, very interesting.
I know. Yeah, no, it was a weird encounter.
And you survived. That is
We did.
impressive.
Well, we started fighting it, and but I think the thing was already wounded. It looked wounded, anyway. And at some point, a friend and myself, we got overboard, and so we tried to get back to the ship, and we were fighting against this thing, and it's enormous, and I don't know. I must have hit something because I put my sword through him, but I think I hit something inside of him, and he started whirring everywhere, and like he had weird spasms, and then he went away, and that's how we survived.
How strange. Like,
It was.
you
was
hit
quite strange.
something. I mean,
I
part
think
of
so.
his insides, or
I don't know. I must have hit some kind of organ or something, or something that clearly made him, made him just flee, run away. And
where was this? Do you
oh,
remember?
That was, I think that was in the.
I show my map.
Oh, it shows you. So basically, in the northern part of Orbis, and basically around after Candlekeep. He tells you, it was, not far from Candlekeep, in that sort of northern part of the ocean over there. And we were going to some island that's quite far away from Candlekeep. Yeah. Or returning from there, I can't remember now. That was 20 years ago at least. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Mm.
I'm very interested in treasures, like lost treasures, magical treasures, legends of treasures, magical artifacts, or of the kind, you understand?
Yeah, no, I do. We did. We did some treasure hunting, but mostly gold and gems and that kind of thing. Did we ever do magic stuff? Well, okay, so that's not something I did, but I have a story for you if you want. It's a very old legend. It's quite
Yes, please. I give the drink as well.
Oh, that's very nice of you. You really didn't have to do that. I'm just happy as an old sailor to be able to talk about.
I'm writing everything.
The days. So it shows you on the map. Well, if you go if you see Temple Church, they say that there is an island not far from the Strixhaven Island. I don't know if you know what Strixhaven is. It's a school.
No.
It's a school for magic.
Yes.
Advanced magic. Not like the one here, basically. Anyway, so if you go there and you go towards Strixhaven, but then you just sail a bit more. Some people say that over there is an island which is inhabited by fish people, if you believe it.
Fish people.
Yeah, I know, it sounds crazy. But, to be fair, I have seen weirder things on the sea. So, fish people, maybe. However, what they say is that those fish people are actually civilized. They have an entire country, small country on that island. Like they have cities and they have governments, all of that. And more importantly, the legend says that those fish people are actually protecting something on the island in a temple that's at the center of the island. Isn't that great?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've never tried to go there.
No. I'm going to be entirely. I don't think that's entirely true, but again, It's an old legend, and a lot of sailors know about it. But that was never my sort of region. I was more on the eastern part of the continent, or the western part. So, but everyone knows it.
And no one tried it to go there?
Oh,
I find it
sure.
very...
I'm sure people tried, but you've got the people who will say they tried, but they didn't really. They're just trying to, tell a nice story. And then you've got people that probably really tried, but how do you know which one are the liars and which one aren't?
Yes, I can
Oh.
see.
No.
And where would you say it's the best place to find treasures?
Well, a lot of the islands around Orbis. 'Cause-
Why do people enjoy it very much to just
well,
put
it's just
treasures there?
No, it's not so much enjoying. It's that back in the days, the theory is that back in the days, Orbis was actually even bigger than it is today. And that all
Oh.
those islands around are actually part of what was once Orbis, the continent of Orbis, the big one. And the thing is, at that time, we know for sure that Orbis was ruled by sort of an empire, of sorts, very magical one. Something about witch kings. I don't know.
Ah,
Yeah, that old legend. I
yes.
don't know if you've heard of that old legend, but anyway. And so they say that on those islands, actually, they were basically part of the continent, and that's why you can find stuff there, because there's this old civilization remains on them, of the time of the Witch Kings, which sounds like fantasy, if you ask me, but hey, what doesn't?
So does a sea monster.
Yeah, exactly. So, and I've seen the sea monster, so I guess could be anything out there. But they do say that those islands, they have some of the remains of that hiding magical time. So yeah.
That is very, very interesting. You've
Oh.
made my day.
You should also try, if you're looking for that, you should also try Shenley, the city-state.
Oh,
Like they have some history, like rich history, and they say that there is some funky stuff over there,
I see.
Yeah.
I guess I'll put it on the list of places to visit. There's only one small problem.
Mm-hmm.
You see, I can't really go on the sea right now with the company that I have, because from time to time a huge
they're
cloud.
seasick.
No. It's worse than that. There's a huge cloud that just appears out of nowhere and chases us. We lost one ship like that.
Only if we roll below a 5.
There's no voice coming in.
Sounds.
But when I say lost, I actually mean lost as in it disappeared.
It disappeared.
Yeah. Do you know of? First of all, since you have so much experience, I want to know if you know how to defeat clouds that keeps chasing you, or how to outrun it, or how to hide from a cloud that keeps chasing you all over the ocean, or if there's a place where usually ships disappear and just magically turn up.
Well, for the first two questions, I would say the wind.
Well,
maybe if you,
I guess some spells.
If you blow on the cloud, maybe it will go away. And if you want to outrun it and you're on the sea, you need the wind in your sail to go fast. As for hiding from the cloud, if it only appears on the sea, don't go on the sea. That's easy.
You see my problem here?
Yeah, I do.
With wanting to go after treasures, and I can't.
Well, I mean, look, then your best bet, I guess, would be all the the caverns and grottos under the mountains of Orbis.
Oh.
Yeah, all that like subterranean, habitat. I wouldn't go too far down because at some point you might end up somewhere you don't want to go. Yeah, but yeah, they say that there are some like submerged and buried stuff under there. Old civilizations, that kind
Mm-hmm. Well,
of. Yes.
about my second question, or actually
Oh,
third?
well, no. I mean, usually when you lose a ship at sea, it appears at the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, that wasn't the case. I mean, something did appear at the bottom of the ocean, but the
Not
ship,
the ship.
not the ship. Yes. Also, not
That's
the
not
rest
well.
of the crew.
I'll say that sound mighty magical. So maybe
Yes.
ask some magic people
Oh.
about that. Yeah, you are in Babao. We do have a grand wizard college. Very proud of that.
How safe is that college?
On a scale of 1 to 10,
Yes.
8,
How? That's
7,
pretty good.
7 or 8, 7.5. Yeah, there were accidents from time to time. There are accidents from time to time. Because obviously, the people that go there sometimes can be a bit disruptive. But all in all, they're pretty good with it.
Okay, I will. Yeah, I think I'll do that. You helped me a lot. Gave
Good.
me a lot of information. I really enjoyed that story.
Excellent.
I
Excellent.
want to
Hey.
see a sea monster as well now. I mean,
Well,
I've seen a
well,
Klaus, so now I
yeah.
want a sea monster. I think it's easier to kill.
Okay. Sure. I mean, some of them, maybe. Some
There's
of them,
more
not
than
so much.
one.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of dragon turtles?
No.
Good.
Wow.
Good. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Believe me. You don't want to meet that. Or the kraken. Ever heard of a kraken? That's yeah, not good.
Well, I like a good challenge.
Maybe your ship is inside a kraken.
Oh, that happens?
Oh,
Is that
yeah.
supposed to happen?
I mean, it happens sometimes. Some ship get swallowed by krakens or
Maybe.
dragon turtles.
Well, I guess I'll have to check that then. Just
Sure.
try to get inside the kraken then.
I mean,
I
hey.
say.
yeah, you can try.
Well, that's okay. Thank you so much. I
No
have to
problem.
find the rest of my crew. My
Hey.
friends.
Yeah. Well, no problem. Have a really good day.
You too, sir. What is your name?
My name is Bagrin.
I gave him a card. My card.
Of course.
Oh.
or the pamphlet.
When you say you can do anything, like anything?
Oh yeah. I mean, depends what you want, what you need.
What's that part about killing people?
Well, yes, I do that.
Oh.
Do you
I'll
need...
keep the card.
Well, just send a message to that place. I will try to answer it as soon as possible.
For sure, I'll do it. No problem.
If
I need it.
Yeah. Sure. Okay, I leave to go wait for the others outside or something. Or
Yeah. Sure. Well, I guess, unless there's anything else that any of you guys want to do, I guess we can all reconvene after about like 20 to 30 minutes.
Yep.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone meets back at the tavern.
Okay. Foresters, That's where we need to go, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
Piggyback
Okay.
ride.
Let's go to the forest.
Piggyback ride.
Yeah.
Turn, I got this. I show her the premium thing.
Oh.
Yeah, I think we
you
just need to
got one?
I'm do air quotes. Got one. Yes. Look, this coin was somewhere and now it's here. Let's say it like this. I think we just need to show it and then they give us the map. But let's not do it in this thing, just to be sure. Let's not do it in this one. Let's do it in
Nice.
another one.
Okay. Yeah. That sounds like a good plan.
Okay.
To the forest then. Talk to
Mhm.
ghosts.
Ghosties.
You'll go either on foot or on Nim's back towards the exit of the town of Bilbao. And so basically, you're not going towards the beaches, you are going in the other direction, more sort of inland.
Towards the part that says
and-
Cursed Elf Village.
You are going towards that part, yes. But before you can, reach the forest, it's not super far, but before you can reach it, you just kind of go through, like farmland and just, a few roads, and you see a few people just going about their business.
Well, Amanda, can you just tell me what the letters on the coin? Just to see if it's relevant or not for anything.
The letter on the coin is a P,
Okay.
which is right underneath the logo, and you can see all around so the coin, you can see something that's written in like runes. You're not sure what they mean. They seem to be like some sort of runing writing all around the coin, basically.
Okay, maybe something to check later, just to be sure what this does.
But yeah, no, you just go about your business. As you are nearing the forest, this doesn't look or feel like a haunted forest at all. I mean, it looks perfectly normal to you. However, you do see that a lot of people, when you get closer to this part here, a lot of people seem to kind of give the forest a wide berth. Like they want to kind of not go too close. But this is exactly where you are going. And is there anything you want to do before you enter the forest?
No.
No? We're good? Okay.
Check
You
my
enter the forest.
surroundings.
Okay. Make
Do
me
a flip.
perception check. Okay. Make me a perception check.
I'm joking. I'm
It's a
joking.
1!
Oh.
Yay!
Fine, I check my surroundings as well.
Make me a wisdom perception check. After the acrobatics one.
Zylrona is so focused on the stories that
Yeah.
she heard today. She doesn't care about anything else.
Zylrona, you kind of look around like more as a, that's a reflex now for you. But all the while you are thinking, I never asked the name of the island. Oh shit. Dandelion.
If you want an acrobatics thing, it was a 10.
No, I mean,
Okay. If you want
Perception.
perception, it was a 20. Not natural, but it was a 20.
okay. You look around you. You see a lot of people just going about their business. They seem to be trying to avoid to get too close to that part of the forest. And you do remember that more north was my map. What am I doing? More north, people seem to go close to the forest with no problem. But for some reason, when you are near that part here in the south, people seem to try to avoid that. You do see a lot of birds flying around, as you were told that like birds were weird. You kind of focus on that. You do see 2 ravens that seem to be kind of hovering around you. You do see like just a few birds here and there, which you probably noticed because you were told that birds were weird.
Yeah.
But
But it does don't sound weird, like it's just birds. It's a lot of birds. Maybe too many birds. But
No, you just see a few birds. Those 2 ravens. a few larks, like just a few birds.
Well, Velvet, if you're hungry, even though we just ate, there they are. Just go get one, I guess, and have fun with that.
No, Velvet is just, just sleeping. And do you see anything else? Not really. You don't think you were followed. You do see that Nim seems nervous, and other emotions seem to pass through his entire body.
I'm sure other emotions exist at some point.
Probably. I wouldn't know. But yeah, it's just, he seems a bit like he's a wreck right now. And obviously he's a bit nervous. You see that curiously Azatha isn't so happy herself. Weirdly, she seems a bit apprehensive as you are about to enter. But nothing out of the ordinary. And as you enter the forest, obviously it gets very dark all of a sudden because the trees are very dense and the canopy of trees is very thick and dense, blocking the light. It almost feels like it's suddenly night, and you didn't get that transition of the light dimming. You just went inside and poof, night.
So if I take 2 steps back, is it light again?
Pretty much, yeah. Just you take 2 steps back, you're outside, and the sun is there, and everything's fine. But yeah, it's very dark inside, not to the point where Benevolence you can't see. It's
Good.
not that type of darkness. No. It's just it feels very dark, especially because you come from a very sunny place. Azatha kind of gives you random directions, like the direction you should try and take to go towards what she calls the Temple of Undeath.
What the fuck's that?
Oh, that's Ren's name as a goddess.
Oh, she changed her name as well. Amazing. Right.
It's complicated. I feel like I've said that a lot.
You have.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. It's just, yeah.
Now, guys, did you notice this thing where the sun just disappeared? Screams Ren. Exactly.
No, I think it's just the trees, Dandelion.
I think it's a Ren thing as well.
Yeah, sure. She looks at you, Benevolence, and you see a question in her eyes, but she doesn't really express it. Just looks at you a bit questioningly, but you don't know what she's trying to ask. I am going to ask a survival check from everyone. You will do it with advantage because of Azatha's directions and presence.
Oh.
Survival.
16. Oops.
Ooh. Okay.
It's not great.
First survival. Oh.
The last one.
12.
21.
Nice.
21, like Azatha, okay. You said 16.
I did.
Dandelion,
Yep.
And Nim got a 19.
Damn.
Okay, not bad. No, that's pretty good. That's more successes than failures. Anyway, I'm not going who failed. I'm going to say who failed. Benevolence.
I figured I had the lowest number.
Some of us, I don't want to name names, make pretty bad throat noises when they drink. And it makes me think that the throat is
me?
No.
Is it me?
It's not Travis.
I'm just looking at Nim. Like, I tried to pretend, because I have my head, like, on his shoulder, and I tried to pretend I'm not looking at him, but I am. Just kind of, like, checking and scanning his face and just feeling terrible for him.
He is in a state of stress, and it's fear, but it's more apprehension than fear. It's not fear as in, oh my god, I'm scared. It's just that you can clearly see that he's going towards something he has no actual knowledge of. What he has heard before hasn't reassured him.
Yeah.
Clearly. And you can feel that every step he takes, every breath he takes, and every move he makes.
Oh god.
I'll be watching him.
You'll be watching him, and you'll see that basically for every step he takes, he wants to take one backwards.
Yeah.
And there's nothing right now that he would not give to just be somewhere else.
I will just whisper in his ear, I love you very much.
And you hear the same whisper back.
No.
But yeah, he seems to be a bit. He seems weirdly, hyper focused.
Yeah.
What's in front of him? But he does take the time to reply, "I love you," as well. So just start making your way through the forest, and it takes a while. Clearly, her temple isn't immediately at the entrance of the forest. At some point, Dandelion, you start recognizing the place because you've been there. You've been in this very forest. It was 25 years ago.
But I assume it didn't change that much.
Looting bodies.
Looting bodies. First, it didn't change that much, and you also remember it because it was kind of a weird moment when you went there, because that's when you had a funeral for Ren's parents who had been dead for 100 years, and you had to fight their undead spirits at the time. Yay!
That was never confirmed.
Well, it is. I'm confirming it now. But yeah, you start recognizing the way, and if you all look up, you can see that in the trees, you can see the remains of what was elvish houses that were built around the trunks.
That helps.
Of
I was like,
thickest-
there are dead bodies on the
Elves,
trees.
elves.
My God.
I was about to say that. Oh wow.
Elves. Elvish houses, which were built around the thickest trees that they could find, and you see little bridges.
Well, I see the place where he buried them.
Not yet. Not yet. You know that it's a bit further inside.
I'm gonna go check that. If
that's
it doesn't like diverge too much from where we're going.
No. That's where you are going right now.
Okay.
That's where Zephyr is guiding you. Anyway.
Okay.
That's where you start recognizing what you're seeing. You're basically seeing an old high elven village that since has been destroyed, and you can clearly see that the destruction of that village didn't go very well. It was very violent. There are clear signs. However, weirdly enough, this part of the forest feels, as much as it is scarred, it still kind of feels rejuvenated. Like something happened that makes it seems to be healing, basically. But as you are progressing through, you start seeing a lot of birds, especially ravens. And you can see their eyes in between branches in the dark, just looking at you.
Creepy.
And following you. Every step you take, again, they are watching you. And the more you seem to approach what you know to be the center of that elf village, the more birds you see in the branches. In the trees.
Not creepy at all.
Not creepy at all.
Did this become a bird village? It's weird. There weren't so many birds before.
You see a lot of ravens, all watching you, all following you. And then...
Do they look like... Sorry, do they look like... Sorry, there's an ash on my paper and it was bothering me. Do they look like they are normal ravens?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, those are birds. Normal birds.
Alrighty.
Yeah. They're just watching you. in silence and following you.
Guys, do you know I usually say this is normal? This is not normal. Or fine.
I almost
Everyone
fall
run
down
away.
Lynn's back. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I look at you, Zylrona, and try to convey with my eyes. He actually just said that. He just said that.
I am looking surprised.
Oh boy.
Shock. Horror.
Shock. Shock to pick out your face.
Yeah.
Huh.
You keep on going, and more birds seem to be looking at you.
What do you
and
want, birds? What do you want?
They don't answer.
You're weird. You're all weird.
Weirdly enough, they don't seem to be phased by the sudden shouting. Normally, birds would
Fly away,
They don't.
yeah.
Maybe you
They
can
look
throw
at
a
you.
rock at them.
I'll throw a rock at one of them. Let's go.
No,
Yeah, sure.
maybe we should.
No, not at them. It's like the branch where they are to see if they fly away.
Oh, no, I don't like those
Make
bats.
me a dexterity attack. So, like your crossbow. Are you proficient with rocks?
I don't think so. This is also a very bad roll,
They
so...
spent quite a few times with Nisa. I would assume so.
Well, it's a 7.
Oh.
It's a you don't get to add your proficiency bonus. Yeah, of course. Okay. You try to throw a rock towards one of the branches where you can see like a few ravens.
Considering using my luck stone for this. No, I don't.
No.
No, I won't.
Except as you throw the rock, you only manage to hit Benevolence on the side of the head.
Ouch!
Benevolence, why are you jumping in the way of my rock?
I'm not jumping. I'm not even walking. That hurts.
So you're saying I'm strong? Haha. Okay, sorry.
What?
that wasn't for you, it was for the birds, Benevolence.
Ow.
Trying to keep the birds go away.
Benevolence, you take 26 points of bludgeoning damage.
You die
It's a big
immediately.
rock.
Yeah.
You wanted to roll death saves, did you?
You know what? I actually climb a
There we
tree.
go.
I go and climb a tree
Okay, yeah, sure.
next to the birds. See what they do.
Mhm. Nothing. They watch you.
Damn.
They actually,
poke
as you
one.
climb,
I poke one of them.
wait, as you climb, and you basically on. So you climb, and the branch is in a direct line from you. You see all the birds turning their heads at the same time to all look at you at the same time.
That's so creepy.
I poke one of them.
Yup, that's not creepy at all.
When
Just
you
another day with Dandelion.
No, it's
You
not.
poke
This is
one of
creepy
them.
even for Dandelion.
You poke one of them, and well, you poke the one that's obviously the
Yeah, just whatever.
closest to you.
Yeah.
Doesn't react, but then you hear.
I'm sorry. Is that you trying to like imitate a crow, or is this actually what I hear? Okay.
You hear some weird, distorted laughter.
Okay.
Doesn't come from the ravens.
Do you know what
Okay.
to do it?
Yeah, of course you do.
Okay, I immediately hide behind the Zylrona.
You just hear, just instances of laughter here and there between the trees.
Oh, yeah.
I was about to do that too. That's so fun. It's so fun.
Zylrona, take out your weapon.
I'm scared right now.
Just in case. Show them your big weapon, Zylrona, so they are scared.
Zayda, is this normal?
Well, at the risk of sounding like Dandelion, yes, it's actually
It's not bananas.
normal
It's
for
not.
the region.
I was here before, it wasn't like this.
I know, but last time there wasn't a god in there, so it's just that. Don't worry. Don't.
Oh, so you're telling me Ren became a god, and her thing is to make ravens look at people?
That's well, no. She is looking at us through them.
Oh.
Creepy! Ren, that's creepy!
Maybe you should like wave.
I wave.
You see all of the ravens who are
Waving
still
back.
looking at the point where you are, where you were on the trunk. They all turn their heads at the same time towards you when you wave,
Oh man.
and all at the same time they go.
Okay.
Yup, that sounds like a normal
Okay.
reaction.
It does. I continue the rest of the way walking behind Zylrona.
You do hear the laughter from time to time as you continue.
Oh
just
no,
walking.
I hate that.
I grab my
and
index.
I was telling you to grab one of your weapons to scare them away.
You also start hearing what you think are whispered conversations. Just little, in between the trees.
Do we recognize words?
Let me see what languages you speak.
Okay.
You don't.
That was my underlining question.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's Elvish, and I don't think anyone speaks Elvish.
Dandelion, you don't. Nim, technically you don't. And Zylrona, you don't. No one does, except Zephyr, who seems to recognize it.
Okay, you know what? I take out my horn.
Here we go.
Your horn.
Vuvuzela.
Okay. The Vuvuzela, yes.
The Vuvuzela. And well, let's play. I don't know, just make very loud
Just like noise.
noises. And if they don't do anything, I'll get closer to them.
When you play your horn and you break the silence of the forest, it's really weird because the sound starts to kind of bounce off the trees and it kind of comes back almost behind you, which is it's a weird sensation. However, nothing really happens. Like you still can hear sometimes laughter.
Yeah, but what happens to the ravens?
Nothing.
So I'm just like destroying their ears.
Yeah.
Okay. You're going to kill them with your noise, and they're going to just stand there.
No, they do nothing.
Boy.
I pick one of the crows. Raven, sorry.
Okay.
I put them right in my face, and I say, Ren, this is creepy. If you want to talk to us, just, come and talk. Zylrona is very close to, killing one of your ravens. I'm hanging out now. I'm hanging up. I'm hanging up now, and I put the crow back on the tree. I mean, you are my friend, so you tell me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Hey! I don't want to be caught in the crossfire.
Yes. Blonde girl from Candle Keep.
World.
Yeah. Another continent.
Does not make me your friend?
You are my friend. Just makes it a weird one.
Make you normal.
Yeah.
I mean, wait. That was a bit discriminatory right there and then. Just because I'm from someplace else doesn't mean I'm not normal. I'm just from someplace else.
You are silver hair. Nobody else has silver hair
You're
yet.
still with us.
That is a very strong side.
Tell them I'm totally normal.
You know he's not going to say that.
I wish.
I jump
Stay
my
silent.
finger. I jump my fingers in his neck.
Okay, no, that's not normal.
See, what's that? Why are you doing that? What? Weird. You're the weirdest one, Benevolence. And Ren can see us through crows or ravens or whatever.
Like a mercy thing? No, what's the name of your continent?
Mercia.
Mercia. Is that a Mercia thing? That's weird.
Wow. You're weird to me.
Yeah,
Good.
because we are. all weird. One is a cat. The other is a rabbit.
Yep.
It's weird.
And you're best.
I'm the son of two gods.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, Ren, you want to be annoying? Let's be annoying. I'm taking one of your ravens with me, and I'm going to talk all the time with the raven right next to me. Let's go.
Do you put it on your shoulder? Are we going to full pirate? What are we doing?
No, I just grab it, and I have it turned to me.
Oh, okay.
So it looks straight into my face.
Yeah. No problem. It doesn't do anything.
Maybe we should put one in the bag.
Oh yeah, Benevolence, put one in the bag. Oh no, it will just die.
They'll
just die. They will
that
just
would
die.
Be cruelty.
Yeah, they'll just die.
No.
Well, they just get
Okay.
to stay. Oh, you know what? Let's see how you like this, Ren. And I put it really deep in my mouth, but I don't swallow it.
Oh my god, what's going on?
It pecks the inside of your.
Oh
Ah!
Pecks. Yeah, sorry. Not
Why?
pecks.
I mean, you put it in your mouth. Why are you asking why?
Yeah, but it's not doing
Okay.
anything.
You take exactly 1 point of piercing damage.
Okay.
I'm not
Okay.
even kidding.
Yeah, sure.
You take 1 point of piercing damage.
I touched the raven. Very
Mhm.
disgusting.
Yeah.
Now, but and I use identify. Identify.
Oh,
The one
nice.
in my hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
So wait, identify lets you know of magical things, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do I? The raven itself isn't magical.
Poor
It's a
thing.
raven.
It's just there.
It's an animal.
Yeah.
There's nothing magical going on there. There is the trace, the immediate trace of extremely powerful divine magic. Not only coming from the raven, but coming from all around you. This part of the forest where you are, you know that it's getting closer and closer to what was the center of Ren's former village. This part of the forest is imbued in divine celestial magic energy, and it comes off of the raven, of all the ravens around, all the birds, but also just from everywhere, with a big well, it doesn't let you know where things are. I think it just identifies the type of magic, so I'm not going to tell you more than that.
But I learned. Is there any spell affecting it?
No. It's not a spell, it's a magical effect.
Well, Ren, we're keeping your weird bird. It's ours now. Now let's keep moving.
Okay. You keep moving until you reach the place that you know to be Ren's former village, the center of it. This is where you see the center here. This was once where Ren's village was. You do recognize this bit here as being the sort of grave, improvised grave that you created for Ren's parents. But the place has changed a lot. There's this weird sort of energy that seems to be coming from all around you. You can almost feel almost like you're druids, all of you, and you can feel the sort of powerful nature all around you. And when you arrive here, you see this thing.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna cast
This
Mage Armor on
thing.
myself.
This thing.
Yep.
This
yep.
thing is here,
Mm.
and then you see just a few cult people.
Ah.
Oh
Great.
boy.
Just great. With the birth of son.
Mhm.
Hello. Please don't attack.
Holy shit.
What the fuck? Oh no.
And this thing actually seems to be on top of a tree here. No.
Oh.
Yeah. No.
My
My God!
make a decision.
Here. No, actually, no. That's right. The guys here seems to be praying.
Which one? Sorry.
The ones in front of us, I guess.
The cultists.
Okay.
The cultists seem to be praying. You do so. The images here, of course, are like images for like D&D, but they don't look like this. Most of them have very simple black robes. Nothing like flashy or anything. Just very simple black robes. The guy in front seems to have a piece of blue fabric that is tied around his belt, and it's really just like a piece of cloth, really. Not really that long, doesn't serve any purpose, but it seems to put him apart of the other cultist. Maybe he's more senior. You don't know. They have a picture, an image of a dove that's either embroidered in their robes, and some of them have it tattooed somewhere. Some of them have it on the face. Some of them have it on their hands. And you see this weird sort of bird-like humanoid creature that's just sitting on a tree, just looking. As you approach, you can see the face of that thing just turning towards you.
Aww.
And you, of course, hear not chanting per se, but they are praying. You see a lot of different people. A few humans, a few elves, a few elves. Nothing else.
Okay.
Those are the things she accepts.
I don't feel like it's right to interrupt someone when they're praying. But I don't like that bird creature. It looks creepy.
It does look creepy, but I have one of his friends, so it's fine.
You sure it's fine?
No, I'm not. Not at all.
I'm sorry to say that, Dandelion, but you haven't seen that woman, goddess, in ages now.
Ren.
And from what you've said, she was not a very good person. Maybe I shouldn't say that here. She was.
I don't think she cares. I don't think she cares what you think. I don't think she cares what you think.
I don't want to die. She was not her best. Maybe she's not too happy we're here.
But I'm Dandelion. I'm her friend. We can wait until the praying is over, if it's ever over. Unless, as I say, is it one of those weird cults where they just pray forever?
As you
So you pray
say
forever?
that, Azatha turns around to answer you, and as soon as she does, she disappears. And then
Oh
disappears
my-
with her.
What?
Good.
What?
You
Uh,
have great friends, Benevolence.
Yeah, they just pooped out of existence. Amazing.
They disappeared. They just disappeared.
Amazing.
This thing here, you see it flying kind of around there,
Good old Steve.
kind of walking in a way like, "Rah!"
Shut up!
And she lands here, and all those guys turn around to look at you.
Okay, great. Nice. Amazing.
Gee.
Hi everyone! I'm Dandelion. I'm sure Ren spoke about me at some point to you. So, yeah, like we want to talk to her. How do we do that? I mean, I want to talk to her, they just kind of tagged along. Do you have any ghosties for us to talk to while we're waiting?
Maybe not the best timing, Dandelion.
I mean, they are the receptionist, Benevolence. Need to talk to someone.
The only answer you get comes from this guy here, who seems to be shouting something at all the other guys. In
Bullshit.
Elvish.
Elvish, of course.
So you don't know what he's saying. However, the tone is unmistakable, and I'm going to ask you all to roll for initiative.
Fuck!
Uh,
Why are we fighting if it's your friend?
That is a strong
Indeed.
word.
Come on, that's not true. No.
She's a friend, yes. But maybe I'm not her friend anymore.
Oh boy, Benevolence wants to fight.
I got a 19.
Me too.
Good. You wanna go first?
Well, I guess no, your dexterity is higher than mine.
Yeah, but you can go first if you want. Yeah, whatever.
Well,
You can either choose or
21.
with the
Nice.
dexterity.
I just want to point out that me and Zylrona roll a lot of 19s and 21s when we are
You do.
rolling for initiatives.
you do.
It's almost like Dandelion wants to fight.
So you said 21 for the
It's
roll,
more like they want
Yeah.
to run. They want to run away if they have the chance.
Dandelion, you said
19.
19. And you said...
19 as well.
We're going to put you at 18 just to be on the...
Or else,
Why?
or else the program bugs out and doesn't know what to do.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. I thought it would like put you...
Well, you
way
put the
before.
dexterity,
I
like
guess.
the highest dexterity first.
I hope
Wait,
so.
let me
I don't know if
count.
it did. I think it just did it randomly. And
20. 25, 30. Okay.
What?
The spell I've had for a long time.
You
now,
can put
dying
me a bit in front of Zylrona now, because let's say that I walked in front as I was talking to them. Just to.
Fair.
Yeah. Let's begin the combat. Zylrona, you are up first, and in front of you. So you see this bird-like creature. It is flying above the ground, about 30 feet in the air. And then those guys behind are just like getting, daggers, that kind of thing out. This guy seems to be staying behind a bit more. What do you wish to do?
Well, seems like talking wasn't an option from the start.
Just as Zylrona likes it. Time to use weapons.
Well, yes,
Oh,
but
no.
I'm trying to be nice.
Oh yeah, you promised Benevolence you would try to be nice.
Yes.
That's right.
And it's not working.
Do you want to go and talk to one of them? They only have like scimitars and daggers out. It's fine.
Okay, can I go to the left and up?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can get about here.
Yeah. Okay. And I'm gonna...
Use Talk no Jutsu.
No, that... Zylron is not good for that.
Just hit them. Just hit them.
Now it's hit them, huh?
They have weapons.
Oh, I see how
Well
immediately on everyone starts drawing weapons. Benevolence changes her tone in how we should handle.
Okay, yeah, I will attack.
Don't prevent me from. Don't let me prevent you from trying to talk to them, though.
No, it's fine.
Nah, it's alright. It's
I'll
alright.
do it for you. Then
Yeah.
It's a natural 20.
Oh, nice. Great. Great.
Okay. You're attacking with the claymore, right?
Yes, of course.
Okay. So, yes, that's a hit. That's just the first attack, right?
Yeah.
That's a hit.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Let me just already tell you the damage for the first one. 15.
How does it die?
Oh.
Oh,
Unless you want to render him unconscious rather than killing him.
I can leave another one.
How does it die?
Okay. No, wait. This is probably the followers of Dandelion's friends. I mean,
And
so
Yeah,
okay,
yes.
And?
okay. So unconscious. Yeah. Okay, and then I will move to the next one.
just go in order. You can't move anymore, I think,
Why can't I?
because you used the other
already
movement.
used 30 feet.
Oh.
Show your index, I guess.
You throw a hand axe at the guy, yeah?
Okay, sure.
Make me a dexterity attack in this case. You do have proficiency, so it's d20 plus your proficiency plus your dexterity. Bonus.
I think it will hit. Because the
much is
d20 is already just 18.
Oh yeah, that's a hit.
Okay.
So make me your damage rolls. That's going to be 1d6. Plus your strength, if I'm not mistaken.
+4, yes. 10.
How does he die and or is unconscious?
Well, he's unconscious.
Okay. So you just throw the the axe and he just boop.
It shows that
Yeah.
she shows it in a way when it hits with the non-lethal part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say that.
And I look at them like, that's it?
Lady?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait. Yeah, that's in your range.
You won't try to talk?
I already tried to talk. They attacked us.
But the talk no jutsu needs to be used more than once.
I only tried once or twice and then it's done. I don't think so.
I mean, it's
That's
open enough for a good old boy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Make me your dexterity attack
It's a 25 to hit.
with your crossbow.
Nice.
25?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hit. Can you make me your damage?
Damage is 10.
10. Good. Anything else you would like to do? So you just adjust your aim, fire the crossbow bolt, get her in the shoulder as she tries to avoid a more fatal blow.
I go up the tree on the left.
The tree on the left. This one?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. You're here.
Sure.
Excellent.
I hide in there.
Yeah, of course. Velvett.
Yeah, that's enough. Yeah. Thank you.
Who do you want her to attack? She can't really attack the bird lady.
Why not?
She's too high up in the air.
More than 60 feet high up.
She has 60 feet of flying?
You told me so the last time.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine then. No, it's fine. She can attack.
It's a 19.
90, that's a hit.
Okay.
Make your damage.
6.
Watch Velvet kill the BDG in the end.
Yeah, it's going to it's going to be that, and we all know it.
How high is this creature?
About 30 feet in the air.
Jesus.
Benevolence. Your turn.
I don't know what to do. Fuck it, I'm gonna use it.
Yeah, right there, right there.
Yeah, exactly. The fact that Zylrona incapacitated the one on the side, like, gave me a clear shot.
Mhm.
All right, well, I guess Benevolence will kind of lose her marbles a bit and just get washed over by the prismary magic, I guess.
Mhm.
And I will cast Prismary Prison on the 5 dudes at the back.
Could you remind me?
Okay, so you fill a 20-foot cube you can see within range with Prismary Magic, which is a 60 feet range. Roll on the Prismary table to determine the effect. Roll at the start of each of your turns until the spell ends, and I can move the cube up to 10 feet before I roll.
I forgot the wild magic.
Oh, you did?
Oh, that's right, yeah.
You can get all those guys.
In the 5 at the back, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect.
Make me your roll for one magic. When I roll. What was it?
I need to roll a d4
Oh.
to see what the
Don't I
effect
have
is.
a
What is
set?
we need to see what effect his
True.
first.
Sorry, my bad. Yeah. Sorry.
It is.
30.
It must be a 3. It's a 1. Oh, it's a 1. Nice. So 1. The sound of a lyre can be heard, and each creature in the cube must make a wisdom saving throw or be charmed.
Ooh.
So just sorry. 13 on the one magic, right?
Yeah, I get teleported.
No,
Oh, nice.
13.
Up to 60 feet.
You said 13.
No, 30.
You got it.
Oh, sorry. I thought
already?
it was confusion.
She gets a lot of... Yeah, you're getting a lot of 29s and 30s in the
This
wild
one you've
magic.
already got like twice, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, where would you like to be teleported?
Oh, that's very nice because I want to be behind the other guy. Yeah.
Nice.
You can make
Nice.
it closer to him. Whatever. Yeah.
See everyone, please. Thank you. Sorry. So, Benevolence, so you said 1 and you said...
The sound of a lyre can be heard, and each creature in the cube must make a wisdom saving throw or be charmed.
Wisdom or be charmed. Okay, let me see. Yeah. What's your spell save DC?
15.
15. Okay.
I'm guessing most of them are not very wise. At least
They
I
follow
mean,
Ren.
Rain. One of them is not charmed. All the others are. Let me mark it. So, I don't know if I have charmed here. Probably do. Let me find it. No, it's silenced.
Basically, there's just a kind of a cube in which you can hear like music, and Benevolence doesn't really know how that happened, but it happened. No, really, no.
To be fair, Zylrona also had music going around.
That's true.
So
That's true. That's very true.
That's very true.
Okay, I don't have charmed, so I'm going to use Frozen.
Sure.
Because that's the music they can hear. The music from Frozen.
Okay.
Let it go.
in the video, you can put a
let it
big
go.
charmed written in on top of them.
Yeah. That's easy to do.
All those guys are charmed.
Okay.
This guy resisted.
Okay.
What's that guy doing here? He shouldn't be. He shouldn't be in this cult if he's that good. It's...
He was lucky.
Alrighty. I will spend 2 sorcery points to quicken spell, and I will
Yes.
cast Chromatic Orb at the bird creature
The bird lady? Yeah,
as
okay.
a bonus action.
That's a ranged spell attack, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just looking at my spell attack on. That's a D4. That's not gonna help me. Hold on.
It's not
actually,
gonna
use
help.
these rabbit fingers. My God. You know what? I'm gonna use the Ren die. Why not?
Let's go.
Oh, Ren, I think you fucked me. Oh, you did. Ren doesn't want me to attack her creature. 13.
13? Yeah, that's not a hit.
Yeah. Take it.
She
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
take anything on a fail, right?
No, no.
No, no. Okay, we're good. Yeah, no, it's a spell attack. I'm stupid.
Yep.
Don't say yes. Any bonus action?
I just use one. Can I?
You can move.
How? No, I don't want to move. That would be an action to lift. Well, can I program, quote unquote, my zone to go down if Zylrona steps in it?
No.
No. Okay.
No, that would be an action.
Okay.
It would be a held action. And you have already used your action.
Yeah, sure. I was just asking. Okay.
No, yeah, understandable. For now, she doesn't need to step in it
I
to
know.
attack this guy, or these guys.
She's also instant KOing them, so.
Yeah. But it's now the turn of the bird lady, who is going to... Yeah, she's going to go for you, Benevolence. Go right there.
Yeah, I'm right now.
What's your armor class again? You put mage armor, so it's 15, okay. The first one is a miss. The second one is a miss. Okay, she doesn't want to fight you.
Aha!
She basically, so 1, 2, 3, 5. She comes at you flying, obviously. And she tries to bite you first, misses it, and kind of turns around you in a way, and tries to come back with a claw attack, but again, just misses.
Okay.
This guy is charmed, so if I'm not mistaken, he can't do shit.
I think he can. He just can't hit me.
He probably can try and stop being charmed.
Can't attack the charmer, attack the charmer for magical effects. Okay. So he could potentially turn around and try to attack you, Zylrona, because you are not the one that charmed him.
Oh, I thought it applied to allies as well. Like,
No, just
charmed.
the charmer.
Oh, wait.
It can't
It
be
doesn't matter,
charmer.
I forgot. I forgot for all of them, so it doesn't matter for now. He is going to turn around and he turns around and he basically grabs you. Zylrona grabs your arm, sorry, and is going to try. Does a 13 hit?
No.
No. Okay, so he tries to throw a spell at you. Well, actually, to pass a spell through his hand to you, but doesn't work. And now he's kind of looking at you like, oh no, whoops.
Yeah, you fucked up.
Yeah, he fucked up. This guy isn't charmed. So
They're all
he
gonna
could...
gang up on yeah, Zylrona, I'm realizing.
Okay. Wait. We were asking for the armor class, right?
Yeah, I think your armor
Yeah.
class is 16.
It is 16.
Where did he
And
go?
yeah,
Oh.
there we go. He's going to attack as well. He's going to attack you with his scimitar. Does a... Yes, because that's a 19 on the dice, so yes,
Yeah.
that would work. And so he attacks you with... He has a scimitar, and he basically runs towards you and give you kind of a big slashing hit, and you take 5 points of slashing damage.
I did get my full HP after the fight with him.
Yeah,
right?
of course. Yeah.
I think it's like some dice pass between the fights
Yeah,
and we
yeah,
actually
okay.
arriving at it.
You said 5 points?
Yes. Yeah. This guy's unconscious. This guy... Nope, no.
On top of you.
What happens if they leave the thing?
It doesn't say.
Didn't say? So nothing happens.
I guess they can leave, yeah.
Yeah.
Let me
Uh,
check on the spell we based it on.
Do
Yeah.
they lose the charm condition if they leave it?
I don't think so. The charm condition is down. There must be like a time thing. He's also going to attack you. That's cocked. That's 20 not natural.
Well, yeah.
And you take 6 points of damage as he also comes in and slashes at you with his scimitar. So that's this guy. This guy. Hey, guess what?
Jesus.
I mean, you're there, and they can't attack Benevolence. That's a 16. That's your armor class, I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does the same thing, attacks you, big slashing motion with the scimitar, and you take 6 points of damage.
Jesus.
How much? 6?
6, yes.
Okay.
I think in total you took 12 plus 5, so 17. For those who are counting. This guy is unconscious, and Zylrona, we go back to you. You are slightly surrounded.
Take a big swing in the middle.
Should be able to just take your weapon out and do like a tornado attack.
Yeah.
And like
I
hit
know,
all of
I
them.
know.
Oh
It
my
doesn't
god.
let you do that.
I mean, you can attack twice. If you accent surge, you could get them, but all of them.
You can-
at least
yeah, you
one.
can-
Oh god.
You can
You
try and
just
get all
did.
of them at least once.
Well, but I do have... wait, let me just check.
Hmm.
Zylrona has a plan that doesn't involve just hitting things. Let's see.
You need to fuck off right now.
She should be able to just do that. Just take the tornado and roll.
Let me tell you exactly what's going to happen. If you use your 2 attacks plus your action surge, and you do 1 attack on each, whether you hit all of them or not, you are going to do a tornado attack.
Yeah, do a tornado attack
I'm telling you now.
to a sword.
That's what I'm going to say.
If you are going to do that.
It's going to be canon.
No, it's fine. I want to use sword burst.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
So, I create a momentary circle of spectral blades around me. All creatures within 5 feet of me must
is
succeed
all of
on
them.
dexterity saving throw. Yes!
Oh,
Dexterity saving throw. Let me see how many. Okay, so you have 3 of those, 1 of that. Okay. So let me start with them. It's a dexterity, right?
Yes.
And your spell save DC is?
13.
So 1 passes.
Ah.
I can't read that. Another 1 passes.
Bitches.
He passed with a natural 20. And he... How much do you say on spell save DC? 13, right?
13.
They won't pass.
Ah.
Fuck them all.
I'm
Honestly.
sorry.
I-
They do not.
No.
No, it's a cantrip.
Ah, shame. Nice fucking try.
Really.
That was a good idea. That was a good idea.
It never works out.
I'm sorry. I'm going to tell you why, and that's above the table DM talking to his player. You need to invest next time you can. You need to invest in intelligence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
You need to put maximum points in there. Anything else, Zylrona?
Yeah. I am very sad.
I'm
Very
sorry.
sad. So kinda want to jump over them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where would you like to go? I would say that there's a weird zone here.
Yeah.
There's kind of a spectral cube with weird sort of rainbow-like lights dancing, and you can hear a faint sound of lyre in there.
Okay. I want to jump on the direction of the guys that I knocked out.
That you killed? Yeah.
Yeah. He's not dead.
You know what I mean. You could get... It's 10 feet, right?
I think it's 15.
15, yeah.
15.
Yeah.
So 5, 10, 15.
Okay, and then I want to run down and go get closer to Benevolence. I mean, as much as I can.
1, 2, 3, 6.
I'm about
Right down.
leave, I'm sorry.
Right there. And we go to Dandelion. Those 2 guys are unconscious. Those 2 guys are a bit weird.
Those 4 guys.
Those 4 guys, sorry, are a bit weird. She is kind of flying around Benevolence. She is lower down now.
I want to sneak attack
This
that
guy
one with my crossbow again.
Was going there.
Yeah.
With the crossbow? Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. Make me your crossbow attack, please. Dexterity attack.
Bloop, 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 bloop. It was a 19, not a natural thing. Do I need to add more? Or is just going to hit? Okay.
It's fine. It hits.
Okay.
It's alright. The armor class isn't that big. She doesn't have armor. She is a naked bird lady. Make me all damage, and don't forget to then add your sneak attack.
20 altogether with the sneak attack.
Altogether?
Yeah. Now. I can move 30 feet, right? Without if I don't use dash or whatever.
You could still use dash. You haven't used your bonus.
Yeah, but I want to use the bonus action to throw ball bearings on the floor. It's like my thing.
Of course you do.
Cast the spell ball bearing. So just so everyone understands, you are on top of a tree. You see that there's a bird lady, a naked bird lady, harassing Benevolence. You take aim with your crossbow. It looks cool. The cape is billowing behind you. It's not bonus action. It's just me saying. It does it on its own.
And then I throw ball bearings.
And you take a beautiful shot that goes through her rib, almost touches her heart. There's a fucking bolt embedded in her. She can barely move because of this thing, because she's blooded, more than blooded.
And then it's ball bearings time. Yeah, I want to move.
Where?
The max that I can. Where I want to throw the ball bearings, I think it's too far away, so I want to move right underneath Zylrona to the left, because I think it's the max I can do.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, yeah.
And the max I can do without dashing. Yeah, and then just throw the ball bearings beneath Zylrona. But behind Zylrona, I mean.
Behind here?
Yeah.
And that's 10 feet, right? The ball bearing.
Yeah, it's a 10 feet cube. Okay.
Boom, there we go.
A little bit more to the side. To the left.
Oh.
Just... There. There. Yeah. Now let me roll for Velvet. That was a 5, so no.
That's not a hit.
But I can move Velvet
to-
behind. I want to move Velvet behind the flying bitch, so that Benevolence can do whatever she
sure.
wants, like that. Yeah.
Sure.
There.
Perfect. Benevolence, your turn.
Okay, so I want to move that cube to center it on them again.
Okay.
If I recall correctly, I said I had to re-roll because the damage seemed to be changing.
I think so.
Okay.
I mean, it wouldn't make sense.
Please don't be a 1 again. A 2. Oh, nice! A wall of moving fire appears in the cube. Each creature must make a dexterity saving throw. On a fail, they take 2d6 fire damage and are blinded until the start of your next turn.
So
Half damage.
dexterity.
Yep, having to beat a 15.
Okay, so let me start with those guys.
Come on.
Fail.
Oh,
Fail.
yes.
And the bitches. I can't read. Fail. They all fail.
Okay.
But that ends the charm thing, right? Because it took damage.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
they're not
yeah,
charmed
yeah.
anymore. Yeah, okay. Perfect. Anything else?
Yes.
Just so you know, so there is just like fire. I know it says like a wall, but it's almost like mini tornadoes of fire
Cool.
just going around them, and it mixes with the weird wavy rainbow colored stuff that's inside.
Mhm.
It's interesting.
Cool.
It's artsy.
It's all well. That's the whole point of the Prismari, I guess.
It is.
Speaking of fire, no, I'm not gonna fireball.
Okay.
But I am going to fireball.
You
No,
can.
no, no. I'm going to use my bonus action to dash.
Okay.
And I am going to use Scorching Whirl.
Oh, so you're using one of your. Okay.
Yeah. I will take the risk of 2 opportunity attacks, but I will move straight forward, like in a diagonal line up towards the right.
So.
All 30 feet.
Oh, okay. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Actually, stop me here. Great, perfect. Yeah.
25.
Um,
Oh, yeah, but Scorching Ray does a thing.
It does a thing. You can force each creature within 5 feet of you to make a dexterity saving throw against your spell save DC.
Within 5 feet of you?
Mhm.
As you
That's
leave.
why I'm going to take 2 opportunity attacks. I know, but
Okay.
Oh, it's like you're running and leaving fire behind.
Wait.
And
yeah,
they take
I'm
damage.
just running
Okay,
away
that's
and
cool.
there's like fire.
Yeah.
How
Like
is it
flames. Scorching Whirl. It's a kinetic artistry
Well,
thing.
well.
Did I say wall? Well,
No, I heard Scorching Ray, which is a specific
well,
thing.
well.
And that's not what you're doing. So you said dexterity, right?
Dexterity saving throw, yeah. And I have to be 15.
You have to beat 15. Let me see how they will do. Dexterity. No.
Okay.
She misses. And for the little guy.
Oh.
Nope.
Okay, so that's 10 points of fire damage.
How does he die or is he unconscious?
What is?
This guy.
Oh,
Autist.
unconscious, I guess. The
Unconscious?
smokes just down him. I don't know.
You said 10, right?
It was a spellcasting thing. Oh no, wait, it's not at all. Is it my spellcasting modifier? Yeah, it is. Sorry, I thought it was no. Wait, is it my charisma or is it my spell?
Your
No, it's not spellcasting. It's my charisma. It's not my.
Yeah, it must be, yeah.
Okay, so that's not 10. Then it's 7. Sorry, I use my
Oh.
spellcasting modifier, but it's my.
Your
No, no.
Your,
I
your,
use my spell attack bonus. Sorry, Jesus, it's
So you did 7 points of damage.
spellcasting modifier is my charisma, right? It's not my spell
Yes.
attack bonus.
Yes. So you did 7 points of damage.
Okay, yes.
Okay. Fuck, she was on 16. And you did 7. So
7.
that's 9.
Ooh, that was way more complicated than they should have been.
It's fine. And he didn't take it for some reason. Thank you.
Okay.
Is blooded. more than it should be. Anything else you want to do?
Nope. Thank you very much.
Nope. As soon as you leave, and this ray of fire just follows you as you leave, they are going to try to take opportunity attacks, even though they took the damage anyway. But they're still going to try. That's going to be a hit for her because that's going to be 22. So that should hit. Guessing she's just going to try and take a bite attack. It's fun.
Chomp.
Yeah, a little chomp. That's you take 10 points of piercing damage
Jesus.
from her.
Maybe that wasn't
She's
worth it.
She isn't exactly, And this guy also is going to try to attack you. That's 20, not natural.
Actually, it's 14. My armor class. I'm realizing.
Doesn't matter.
No, it's
whatever.
13 plus 2. Sorry, 15. Oh God, maths tonight.
And you take 7 points of damage.
Okay, Nim. Now would be a good time to come back.
Well, it's interesting you should say that because
No way.
you leave their range basically with this massive thing of fire behind you that engulfs them in flame as they can't really move out of the way. The bird lady manages to kind of not really. She hovers towards you as you leave and manages to bite you, actually quite hard on the triceps, on the tricep, I guess. As you're leaving, because you're kind of wounded and you have to, you catch yourself in a way. The other guy comes in with his scimitar, slashes you across the back, and it's almost like he pushes you in a way and kind of makes you regain your momentum. But you are wounded.
Yep.
You fight through the pain.
Oh, not really.
You fight through the pain to continue moving with this wall of fire behind you that just keeps on following you. And you arrive here, knowing that you have done some damage on these guys. And as soon as you're here, all of you can all hear a voice going, "Enough!"
Don't tell me what to do.
A certain person
Oh my god!
appears.
Time to fight!
And with Nim and Zatha.
Zylrona immediately runs towards her and jumps with both her weapons out.
So, your friend's Benevolence.
My heart is beating so fast, I'm sorry.
What you see, and I'm going to end combat. I'm going to tell you now, because those guys are not going to fight. And I'm going to remove everything. Actually, Ren basically looks around, looks at all of you, and at this thing in front of her, just raises her hand
I secretly
kind of dismissively, and she makes everything kind of disappear. So your prisonary thing disappears, the ball bearings disappear.
Oh no,
Those
you
two
have no
people.
more.
No, my ball bearings!
Those two guys are teleported away.
Oh god.
And those guys seem to not be blinded anymore because they clearly can see now. Oop, no, you're not deaf. It's fine. In Elvish, which you do not understand, she tells them something, and you see them just fucking off. This guy also fuck off, and she just goes back.
I'm gonna scratch her as she tries to fly away from me, out of pettiness.
Just scratch her, just like a.
Yeah, like my claw attack that I have.
Oh,
Like, what?
good. Okay, make your claw attack.
Probably not going to hit.
Oh, buddy.
Natural 20!
Oh no!
I fucking knew this would happen, of course. No!
My claw attack doesn't do much damage.
Make your claw attack and
Double the damage.
double the damage.
We're gonna kill it.
I won't kill it.
I can't remember where she was, but I'll say she was there. No, she was there, I think.
I'm trying. I'm like, my strength is shit, so I never use my claw attack, so I don't even know where I have that.
I don't know. It's a 1d4. I think. We've never used that shit. Shit.
No, because I know it is my strength, so I never. Oh wait, here it is.
You have it? I can
Yeah.
find it.
1d4
It's 24. Okay.
plus.
It must be your
1d4 plus
Personal strength.
strength, which is 0. Yeah, then. So, yeah.
How much do you do? You have to double it. Remember.
6.
6.
You did.
Yeah. You almost kill her.
Oh no.
You just hear go meow as she. Well,
It's
no,
a cat
that's
sound.
Whatever. Something like that. As she just flies away and you scratch her.
I take one of our feathers. It's mine now.
You see Ren looking at you and just raising an eyebrow. By the way, you haven't seen Ren in 25 years. The Ren you see before you is different. She is still a very tall, very slender, very slim high elf, the same one you knew. She still has, I guess, kind of a severe expression on her face, but it is slightly more relaxed in a way, and she seems more at peace, generally speaking. You see that she had very like jet black hair with just one streak of blue hair in there. But you can see that now she has streaks of white hair going through the black hair, and the streak of blue hair that she had is still there. You see that on her breast, the part that's exposed of her bust, you can see a massive scar that looks like a sword. Someone slashed her with a sword, and it never really, that scar never really went away. You can see a mark on her face, on her chin, that actually goes on her bottom lip and then all the way down on her chin. A black mark that you remember because she already had it. But she seems to have new weird marks over her body. On her shoulders, she seems to have weird runic tattoos on her left leg. And more importantly, where she had a left hand, you see...
But she had a
some
zombie
sort
left
of-
hand.
She had a zombie left hand. She doesn't have that anymore. What she has there is some sort of a spectral, ethereal, flame-like, like wreathed in flame hand. Almost like a ghost hand, but that's wreathed in weird, bluish, reddish, ethereal flames that are semi-translucent. You can almost see through that. You can also see that the tip of elven ears are kind of almost like burnt in a way. It's a bit weird. But apart from that, that's the Ren you knew and loved, maybe. And yeah, she just appears there. Nim and Azatha on each side, and you think she's the one who just said enough.
How is Nim looking?
Make me an insight check.
Okay, make you an insight check.
He's dead. Is that
No.
is that-
Oh.
Well, there it goes across the house. Like we can hear it.
Yeah,
just
we went like
shifting around.
halfway across
Yeah.
my living room.
I can hear it.
You know what? I'll keep it there, and at the end of the episode, I'll go and watch what it was.
Sure,
If it's a natural 20, I will scream.
sure.
Oh boy, that's not gonna be amazing. Let me just check my.
To be fair, you're almost passed out.
That yeah,
Very true.
13.
13?
Yeah,
Well, he's not dead.
that's a good
Contrary to
start.
what Dandelion thought. On the natural one, you would have thought he was dead. Whatever conversation or whatever happened when he disappeared, whatever conversation he had at that point has shaken him. He seemed lost before because he was going towards something he didn't know what would happen. You can clearly see that now he knows, but he is still lost. However, you feel like he has maybe shaken some of the apprehension and nervousness that he was feeling. Seems slightly more relaxed, but clearly he's not happy. He's not at his best right about now. To be fair, I know you're more concerned about Nim, but you also catch a glimpse of Azatha, and she looks weirdly to be almost in the same state. Less so, but still. Something a bit weird there. Like she seems a bit defeated in a way, maybe.
What happened?
Who knows?
Is this over? The explanation of what Benevolence is seeing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Just to see if we could start playing or
I
not.
mean-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ren! There you are! Zylrona and Benevolence, that's Ren. The one in the middle. Ren, this is Zylrona and Benevolence. And remember, you remember Velvett? I approach. Just, I don't give a shit. I'm talking and walking
I do not approach.
towards her.
I actually will take a step back.
She goes down from the kind of plinth, and you take a step back. By the way, Nim actually goes towards you.
Okay.
It won't be right next to you immediately, but just so you know, and Azatha seems to be also gets down.
Zylrona is sharpening
And also taking a step back.
Zylrona is sharpening her weapons, getting ready.
Yes.
I'm lost.
Oh.
Where are my victims? I'm less than finished.
Well, yes, but I mean, the great Ren just showed up, and then there's Benevolence's friends again showing up. So I don't really know what to do right now.
Okay. Well, you can stay where you are.
I'll stay there. Yeah. No. I'm like, maybe I'm thinking, should I go with Dandelion? Should I go with Benevolence?
You can if you want.
No, I'll stay here.
I'm going. So just so you know, I'm just going to approach you a bit, and
Yeah.
I'm going to approach everyone. I'm sorry. I know that's not what you wanted, but that way we can.
Oh, I want to be
see-
further away from her. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I know.
No.
Okay, let's say Benevolence is the farthest away she can, while still seeing what's happening around here. She's squinting her eyes like I can kind of see it from here.
I just wanted us to be closer to the tokens.
Yeah.
She's nearsighted. She can't see shit. Everything's blurry right now.
Yeah.
So Ren, I was
As
told you are a god, and I do quotes when I do say a god. So yeah, you just made everything disappear. Congratulations, clap clap. You owe me those ball bearings, by the way. That's like when you can please bring them back, because that's important for me. That's my new thing now, Ren. Like I throw ball bearings like everywhere.
She
To
clicks her
compensate
fingers.
them. It's to compensate the fact that I lost a bit of magic. But don't say that.
She clicks her fingers, and you immediately receive 10 by 10 feet ball bearings on your face. They just appear like quite high up, and you just receive them on you. Could you make me a dexterity saving throw?
Oh no!
Ren, I love you.
22.
Yeah, that's fine. You managed to immediately get out of the way. I'll say that Velvett too, because she didn't want to hurt Velvett. And she goes, "There you go,
Haha, classic Ren.
ball bearings."
Can you bring more though? Don't do it. It's fine. So how have you been? I see you cut your arm again. So
I was dead.
people keep telling me that, but you are there. Did I revive you? I don't think I revived you.
I got better.
Yeah, see everyone? Just like, don't worry about dying. People look at red, just got better.
I became a goddess, Dandelion.
Oh, so you say. You know how I feel about that.
No, I became a goddess, Dandelion.
Of what?
Of a list of things that's too long to get into today, if you don't mind.
Okay.
What are you doing here?
I brought your kid. Well, if you want to know the whole story, we were going to fight some goblins, but then Zylrona has this weird map that's like she calls Dora. That
I know all of this, Dandelion. I have been keeping an eye.
That's creepy.
We noticed.
That's creepy. Zylrona, I wouldn't. Okay. By the way, I'm keeping your weird bird. It's mine now.
Sure. Consider it a gift.
I kind of took it, but it's fine.
And I don't think you brought me my kid. I think my kid brought me my kid. Don't think he needed you to come here.
I was in the way. I helped.
Well,
I mean, in a way, they kind of tried to stop me from coming. But we did anyway.
In life, you were in the way.
I guess.
That was me.
Well, she is mean. It's just normal,
Do
right?
you say that out loud to them?
I kind of mumble it.
She has perfect earring.
I'm sure she does.
Goddess. She turns her head towards you,
Oh,
looks
no.
at you
I
menacingly.
look down.
Threateningly.
I look down. I'm sorry.
Before you look down, you see a certain dose of anger.
Hey, no.
Well, you
Look
just
at me.
said
No.
something.
Don't, Ren. No. Don't go around threatening my friends. She's already scared. Enough.
I get closer to
see
benevolence.
No.
Closer to benevolence.
I know this is your thing. Go around like threatening people and making them like, afraid, but don't do that to my friends. Being friends means something to me. So don't do that.
Like Nisa means something to you?
Yeah. Look, I'm trying to go get it.
You wouldn't need to go and get her if you hadn't lost her.
Oh
I
no!
didn't lose her. She just got in the weird plane that you kept fitting.
And she was your responsibility.
She's the arch druid. She can turn into a dinosaur. But yes,
Sure.
I was doing Dandelion stuff, and then I came back. She was gone. But I'm going to get her. I'm solving it.
You were doing Dandelion stuff.
Yeah, you
You
know.
were going around the world, growing your little legend.
Yes, Dandelion stuff.
Yeah. And then you found out about the Fountain of Youth. Right?
But that was a long time ago. Yes.
And very, let's say, narcissistically, you decided to take a sip of that.
They should have put a plaque saying that I shouldn't.
I think we both know that you lost Nisa.
Yeah, and I'm getting her.
So why are you here?
Because there's a lot of stuff happening. You need to wait for the Ambrose, you remember Ambrose, to do this teleporter thing, to go there and get her. She's fine.
What I think is that you are meddling in affairs that you shouldn't meddle with, Dandelion.
Are you referring to your weird cult? That's terrible. Zylrona killed 2 of them in like a swing. Your followers are terrible.
Referring to my son. Actually, to my sons. You being here isn't a good thing, Dandelion, and I'm sorry that this is not the warm welcome that you wanted.
Oh, I wasn't expecting a warm welcome from you anyways.
Good.
Oh my goodness.
Now, if you have nothing else,
If you're so powerful, why aren't you not getting Nisa? Just slip your fingers. Just like you can even not take away the ball bearings. Bring Nisa back. Just do it.
I don't think you'll like the answer to that question, Dandelion.
Why not? Is that you won't do it because you don't care? Okay.
No, I do care. I just have more pressure.
Rent things to do.
Issues.
Of course. Yes, you have
to
rent
care
things to
about.
do. Of course. More than Nisa.
No, I
Yes.
have good things to do.
Of course, because that's very important. More important than go get Nisa.
To me, yes.
I know. I could see from all this time that passed, and you were just there cutting hands, and having fire hands to replace them.
She actually puts the fire hand, as you say, in the air, looks at it, kind of plays with her fingers, and she says, "That just happened. And yes, I am pursuing more important things than you or Nisa.
Oh,
And
yeah,
left
I know.
her in your care.
Good bitch.
Yeah, and I was doing a great job.
Wasn't there? No. No.
Yes, yes.
No, you don't get to say that, Dandelion.
Neither do
You're
you.
not doing a great job.
You don't get to say that, do it. Well, that's your problem. And then you become a god, and you did nothing
It's
with
never
that.
your problem, is it, Dandelion?
What?
It's never your problem, is it?
Oh, everything's my problem. I have to go around solving everything.
Everything that you caused.
Okay, the storm I did cause, but the rest,
Oh, did you?
it's more like you caused it. If you think about it, I was involved, but you more like mostly did it.
Oh, you were involved.
Yeah, I was there around when it happened, I guess. But you
You
caused
don't want
it.
to admit that you are careless, and you don't want to admit that your carelessness.
Oh, I am.
makes you Nisa.
I am careless, and I know I lost Nisa, and I'm getting it. Unlike you, who's just standing there, being all ominous and weird. I can have a weird end as well, and I cast Mage Hand. There it is. I can only do it once a day though. But like I can have my weird end as well though.
She shakes her head and kind of tuts you, like,
You know when I told your kid you were cool. You're not being cool.
we had a conversation.
Oh yeah, he seems great after that conversation.
Things were said. Difficult things.
That's how a conversation goes.
Funny. Always funny.
I know, right?
Always running away. Never facing.
That's kind of my thing. Right? That's not. If
Yeah.
you're trying to insult me with that, it's not going to work because that's kind of my
I'm
thing.
not insulting you. Don't worry. Can you all go away now? That
No,
was.
I will go away, and I will go get Nisa. And you can stay here, do your weird cult thing, and when you realize this is stupid, and you want to go back to your friends, we are waiting for you in the groove. Nisa is like the Archduke now. She's like very
Grove.
important. I do know that. Well, I call it the groove. And that's how it is now. When you're done with these like weird cult things, you want to go to your friends, just go there. And if Nisa is feeling nice, which she usually is, but she may not be, she will accept you in there, and we can all go and like be together again. If not, just stay here and be weird. Until you are done being weird, now go around solving all the bullshit that you created, after saving Nisa, and getting my ship.
So you still don't understand that this is not. I can't go back to you. We are not the same anymore.
Who's we?
Get that? You, Nisa, and I am something more. Can either
Stupid.
accept that?
Yes.
Sure. Now, I'm sorry that you have to live vicariously through your friends.
Yeah, I like my friends. They're
I
nice.
don't need you or Nisa as much as I like Nisa.
Fine, I won't tell her you said that, because she'll be sad. But I will tell her that probably you won't come back. She will be sad, but she will accept it at some point.
It's not probable, Dandelion, I won't come back.
We'll see. Fine. You know, stay here. You're weird. Living in your parents' grave. Or whatever you're doing.
God!
Oh
And now go back. Get Nisa. Solve the shit that you created. And then, fine, I don't know. Go on an adventure with my new friends. Maybe with your kid. Nim, do you wanna go on an adventure with me? Your kid likes me, by the way. I don't know if he said that.
Can Lisa visit?
Well, you weren't the center of our conversation, the same way that you are not exactly the center of this world, are you? As for Nim, I'm sure that if he wants to go on an adventure with you, he'll do exactly that. But she looks at him, and you can see that Nim goes, "Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I kind of have things to do."
It's fine. I'll just go on an adventure with Zylrona and Benevolence.
I do like you.
I know. Thank you.
Yeah. Sorry.
Just go and solve all this bullshit with Zylron and Benevolence. Zylron is the rabbit one. Benevolence is the one that's a human. I know this name's weird. It sounds like a tiefling, but it's the human one. She's from
I know. Oh, I know.
You know,
I mean, you know.
you know a lot of things, and yet
She looks at you, Benevolence, and she goes, "You smell of it." No.
Oh.
I pull the face like, what?
She goes, "You don't smell bad, but you do smell of Mercia. There are certain things that happen when you become what I became, and knowledge is one of them."
I'll get on
Now-
you.
But
Yes.
oh boy, I'm growing
Something
balls.
else?
Jesus, yeah. If you're so knowledgeable, oh my god.
Eldritch.
If you are so knowledgeable, why are you not? Why are you not helping fix the problems that you people may have created at some point in your past life?
Oh, I guess message to Zylrona saying, Zylrona, maybe put yourself in front of Benevolence just in case.
I'm betting on the fact that I'm next to Nim, and I kind of like grab his arm, like you wouldn't shoot your son, would ya?
So you're betting on the fact that she can't aim. Okay.
Yes,
Sure. Let me see how much she has.
I played her, so I know she can't aim,
Let me see how much she adds to that. Yes.
No.
Uh,
bruh.
okay, interesting. She looks at you and she says, "Well, those are not my problems anymore. They're your little problems. I would shut up now, dear."
Don't stop menacing my friend. You'll just miss. You missed all the time.
That's also for you.
You know that's not going to happen.
Oh, I know.
You know what? I think
Your
not even
little
Velvett. Don't look at her anymore.
assistants-
Don't be friends with her anymore.
Look, to take your little assistants, your puppy-eyed companions who
Look.
look at you like you are.
Oh no, no,
Look, look, now, look, Ren,
Please, Zylrona will start a fight.
Look, Ren, I know,
No.
you think you're all powerful now, but I don't call Zylrona my assistant. She was the co-captain. Oh, by the way, I lost a ship. So I forgot to say.
Oh, don't worry, I know.
Oh, I'm
I
so
was
mad.
there when
Oh, but
my
I did bring
collection
something for you.
Went to the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, I had one to bring
Maybe it
you,
was a
but
good
now,
thing.
you say you don't. Now you say you don't care. So the wine collection stays with me. Benevolence keep the wine in the bag. It's ours now. Benevolence has the wine in their bag, but
Oh my god, why are you throwing me under the bus?
because we are keeping it. It's ours now.
I never agreed to this. Your Highness.
Highness.
She turns her head
Highness.
again towards you.
Highness!
Not F fun, Ren, being by yourself.
Good one. That was a very good one.
Have fun being
Thanks,
by
Ren.
yourself with your cult. I started going away towards the Zylron and Benevolence.
Believe me, I do way better by myself.
Good on you.
You go
This
back.
is why,
towards
and
them.
is this why you were not looking for your sons for 25 years?
Oh my god, Benevolence, you're going to die. There's only so much.
Yeah, but now I'm okay. I'm sorry. Let me do a quick rundown of Benevolence's mind right
There's
now.
only so much. There's only so much that I can
She
block.
has watched a pure stranger completely wreck her best friend, and then going at it at Dandelion being so incredibly mean. And then she basically called Zylrona and herself like assistants and good for nothing pieces of shit that Dandelion's just hanging around with. And she's acting all mighty. And as much as Benevolence is shitting her pants right now, let me tell you this. She is terrified. She knows authority figures when she sees one. And she can see that this girl is not shitting around. But she no.
Fine,
No.
when Benevolence says that, I rush towards there and push both Zylron and Benevolence behind me. And I say, we're going away! Have fun, by yourself. I'm taking this! I pick up a rock from the floor. This is mine now!
Could you remind me, Benevolence, of what you exactly said? I'm sorry.
It feels so good because I was reacting to her saying.
Oh,
that she
the
was
sun
better
thing.
on-
The sun thing.
Why didn't you go after? Yeah, because one thing also, she's thinking about Solera a lot right now,
Yeah,
and she's
yeah,
like, how would such a terrifying and evil creature make such a good man?
You say all of this. Then Dandelion comes towards you,
No,
kind of puts everyone behind him, and being like, "Oh, we're going." Jaren Death, because this is the god talking.
No, it's red.
Turns her head towards you, Benevolence, for what is maybe a split second. You see the face, or rather, I should say, a face of pure vengeance and hatred and violence. And it's a split second, and it's like a mask that just covers her face and deforms her traits, features. It's not pretty. It's not nice. And
Can I roll a Constitution saving throw to see if I piss my pants?
Please do.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Oh,
That's
I thought
against
it was a one.
26.
I thought I was. I thought it was a one. It's not a one, but it's a natural 7. So
For a total of?
I don't know, probably like 10.
Good. You pissed your pants.
Yeah, 13. There's a little. There's a little.
Oh, not little.
Shit.
It's not little at this point.
boy.
Again, it's against the 26.
Okay.
Not that it's a spell, but you know. She looks at you. That moment passes, and she says, "A little girl shouldn't talk about the grown-ups' business.
Oh boy.
I'll be nice once."
Okay. Oh, my tongue raised.
Oh.
My tongue raised, and I was about to say something I would have regretted for a very long time.
And only once.
But I want to say it though.
She points her fingers at all of you. And I'm going to...
I'm gonna say it.
Go for it.
I'm gonna mumble it because I'm not very brave.
Yeah.
I'm really gonna mumble, like really, really mumble. But I'm gonna say, well, at least say, a little girl cares more about those grown-ups that you go
Ooh.
after. But I'm just gonna do you go after.
She extends an arm towards all of you. And I'm going to ask all of you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh well.
I can't use my benevolence dice because it's in the middle of my living room.
Go and fetch it. We have time.
No, I said it.
It's a
Wisdom
Wisdom.
saving throw.
14.
Okay.
17.
Okay.
15.
Okay.
Nice, all around.
That's my rock, by the way, to roll a bit higher. I know it's not going to make any difference, but whatever.
No.
No.
No. Please go for it. You awake in BlackFord.
Hey, you. You're finally awake.
You are in a nice little inn that you found when you arrived in BlackFord the day before, just before. And you'll wake up, and you have that moment when you don't really know where you are, because you've changed. You're used to going to places, but the thing that happens sometimes is you change places so much that sometimes your brain lags behind and doesn't remember where you were really, and you have that moment of shit, where am I? Until you kind of lose the sort of sleepiness, and it leaves you, and you just remember, I know. We are in the Lonely Hornets Tavern, and that's where you slept like yesterday when you arrived in BlackFord. It took you a while to get to BlackFord because you stayed a bit in Stoneford first, trying to get some information about where you were going. But you arrived in the nice little city, town, I should say, of BlackFord, which is pretty much at the foot of the mountain here in the south of Orbis, and you are well on your way to find some information about that famous camp of maybe goblin, maybe hobgoblins, you're not sure, that you were investigating. You'll wake up in your different rooms that you took yesterday.
I'm sorry, but do we remember going to a forest and meeting ghosts or whatever?
No, you never did
Do
that.
I remember my maps?
You never did that.
What? I don't have the maps. Do I have the money?
Oh yeah.
No. What
Okay,
are you
wait,
talking
wait.
about? What are you talking about? That never happened.
But they disappeared?
But they didn't disappear, they never existed.
And
'Cause you
Nim and...
never-
what about Nim and...
They went to bed yesterday evening. You did play a bit of, I could be wrong again. Zylrona, you were quite inebriated, or drunk, because you tried to go the distance with Nim and it didn't really work. You did go to Stoneford, where you did talk to some adventurers, because you wanted some stuff about like treasure and that kind of things. They did talk to you about like the space basically underneath the surface where you could find some treasures, and maybe you should start there because you could find artifacts. But you never went for maps. What are you talking about?
But Dandelion's like the premium, like adventurous premium thing. They still have them?
You went to the Adventurers Link in Stoneford, yeah?
Okay.
And I took one. Okay, so I still have that.
Yeah, you did, yeah.
But then why does Zylrona have to lose the maps that she got?
And the information!
Never got any maps.
I did, I bought one!
No?
What about the stories? About the...
The monster.
No idea what you're talking about.
Oh, the fucking bitch! But wait, because we didn't go there, so Zylrona didn't fight Nim. But Benevolence stole Zylrona. Solera.
No. You fought Nim. What are you talking about? You're all weird. You did fight with Nim. You wanted to fight with Nim.
Okay.
You had a sparring contest with Nim. Because
Okay.
he seemed to be a pretty good fighter from what you could see. And when you went to Stoneford before going to BlackFord, you decided to have a quick sparring match.
Do we
Just
still
because
know?
I thought that he looked like a good fighter, right?
Well, because he is a good fighter.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing about...
I mean, we fought the storm.
parrot.
You saw him fought the storm, and yeah.
Do we know that he's still like? Do we still know that he's Shivarish's son, or is that too? Because I assume, okay, Ren, bitch. She moved the memories. She modified memories. Okay, good. But like, is the notion of him being related to Shivarish too close to her, or
would she allow us to believe that maybe Shivarish has like kids all around the world? Because why wouldn't he?
You know that there is something weird with Nim's father.
Well, that's enough reason for Zylrona to fight him. If we still like kind of know that, like that. But that was the reason that she fought him. If we know that it's son of a god.
But he never mentioned a name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, back to fucking square one. Oh god.
I'm so mad.
But you still know at least about the things underneath. You don't have the
That's
map.
not enough.
I
the
know.
other things were so much better.
I know.
Fuck. No.
Do I remember? Sorry.
Zylrona.
Mhm.
Make me a new wisdom check.
Come on, big roll.
Natural 20.
Yes.
Yay!
Yes, coming fucking through. Go.
You, when you were in Stoneford, the people there, it's not their fault. They're not. The people in Stoneford are not exactly adventurers or anything. But while you were there, because you were kind of disappointed with the quality of information that you got, you decided to go to a small sort of bookshop that you found just in a random street in Stoneford, and you bought 2 books that you haven't really had the time to read yet. That talk about kind of lost legends. And it's kind like the guide to the treasure hunting, that kind of thing, like the pocket guide to treasure hunting, and another one more about like some of lost legends of the ages, whatever. In one of those books that you kind of just leafed through, you bought it because you saw a mention that seemed more sort of authentic and accurate to you, of an island that wasn't too far from Strixhaven, which is a name that you had heard already, so it kind of stayed with you. An island where the legend goes that there are fish people on that island. They are guarding something in a temple, and that's kind of why you bought the book, because you kind of wanted to read a bit more about that, because that seemed at least interesting. And I don't know, the way you didn't read through the whole thing, but what you read seemed, yeah, that makes sense, and then just like things, the other one had things about like little islands that you could find in the interior sea or outside in the ocean around Orbis. And that book explained basically Orbis was a bigger continent before, when it was ruled by 7 people called the Witch Kings. Well, the Witch Kings and Witch Queens. And at the time, the continent was bigger, but bits of it detached and became islands around the continent. And the book was saying that basically it would be a good place to maybe find some kind of magical artifacts dating back from the time, even though the book was saying there's a good chance that they are at the bottom of the ocean rather than on those islands. But who knows? That could be. It would be good archaeological ground, basically.
Zylrona, archaeologist.
Yeah, put that on that card.
Let's go.
Okay.
So we basically maintained most of the information and the things we got. We just don't remember them.
Most of it.
It's just it was associated as it really happened. Okay. Do I have a crow with me? A raven, I mean.
No.
Okay.
Why would you have a raven with you?
Because she said I could. Fucking bitch liar.
No one. That's the line. No one said anything about the raven.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
Does it feel
Green
like
raven.
something is strange to us?
No.
Like, not really a deja vu, but like.
No.
Okay.
You arrived in that little like fisher village you never asked the name of, so you don't know what it is because you never did. Went to Stoneford because you thought that maybe you should get some information about BlackFord and what you had to do there. Went to Stoneford, did some shopping while you were there. That's when you got the 2 books. That's when Dandelion had the idea of stealing the premium chip from the Adventurers League. Well, from an adventurer. And you just collected a few information, but you couldn't really find much. except that the camp that you are supposed to go to, it was kind of a bandit operation, and it was kind of inside a fortress that had sunken under the earth a bit, but it's easy to find. That's what you know. You also know that that bandit operation has stopped in recent days. Weirdly enough, like people are saying, well, I don't know, they're pretty quiet, but they've been quiet in the past and then they've come back. So who knows? So you didn't get that many information, but you did get a few bits and pieces. And then you went to BlackFord. And you arrived in BlackFord, had a drink, decided to just spend, a day in there because you had some time to kill basically before night. And you couldn't go directly to the camp thing. And then you played a bit of, I could be wrong. Zylrona, you remember nothing of what you learned during that thing because you were drunk. Dandelion, you went to bed pretty early because you saw that like Nim and Zylrona were going at it a bit too, Benevolence, you're not sure you'll remember what happened last night. You are fresh as a daisy right now because you're 18, so it's easy.
Yeah.
But you don't remember exactly what happened last night.
Okay.
You think you said to Azatha that you loved her because you were a bit too drunk.
But I do, so.
So it's fine.
Single woman.
Yeah. So
And they don't. These two. They.
You can talk to them.
I can.
You
Yeah.
can go talk to them.
I want to do an inside check, but it's only because I know that.
There's nothing. Let me
there's
clarify
nothing
this.
that would make me.
There's
want
nothing
to do
wrong.
an inside check. Yeah.
No.
And I don't do
anyway.
so.
The only wrong thing is that right now you have a bit of a memory lapse from yesterday night, but that's the alcohol. Like you won't consume way too many alcohol, way too much. Sorry.
Thank you.
So
Okay.
But hey, yeah, it's morning. You are all in separate bedrooms. If you want to reconvene in the tavern,
Well,
or
yeah,
to go
I
and knock on someone's door, please do it.
Just one question, no great DM. Where's my money?
Which one?
The 25 gold coins that I apparently didn't spend or did spend, but on something else.
Well, that's what you spent on the
books. Okay, I get it.
Okay.
Yeah. One of them is a very rare book. The other one is normal, but one of them is pretty rare, so it was a bit more expensive than a normal book.
Okay.
And the book, like the bookkeep, was a bit, the bookshop owner, was a bit like, come on, it was inflating prices, but you couldn't really do or say anything. Too many guards around.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise,
Okay.
Oh, I'm so mad.
There's nothing to be mad about. Nothing happened.
Yeah, you're right. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Okay.
I guess we will reconvene and just pretend
Yeah.
nothing. And well, not pretend because I'm just
No, it's not
forward
about
as if
pretending.
nothing happened.
Yeah, let's just
Nothing happened.
reconvene together. Like so.
Mhm.
I don't ever, like if everyone's okay, can we go and take care of the goblins or whatever we were doing? I'm kind of weird.
You all go down to the tavern. A few people are getting their breakfast. You find a table. Nim and Zephyr come join you a bit later. Nim seems to be slightly hungover, but he's trying not to show it because he still thinks that he won on Zylrona. That's what he thinks. And he's like, hey guys.
Hey, looking rough, aren't we?
No. I'm fine.
You're weak.
Fine. You are weak. Do you even remember what happened last night?
I totally do.
Yeah, sure. What happened last night?
Well,
Yeah,
what happened
there you
last
go.
night?
You don't know.
I do. You drank a lot and now you feel
Anyway.
like shit.
Feel fine. Zylrona feels like shit. I can see it. And I agree with Dandelion. We should go and do that hobgoblin thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're here for that, so might as well, huh?
Let's go.
Yes. Let's go.
I mean,
By the
Yeah.
way,
counting in your
Benevolence-
head is just
Well,
all right.
Well, don't be
Of
too
course.
smug, Benevolence, because you said something last night.
Oh,
I
oh.
totally didn't. I mean, I probably said something because that's what happened when you
No,
talk.
no,
but-
no, 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 no. We
That's
played
how a
a minute,
conversation
could be
goes.
wrong.
Yeah, it's how, that's
We played
how
I
a
mean,
conversation
could be
goes.
wrong.
Oh.
And because you were a bit too drunk, someone admitted something about something else. And he just takes his things and starts going out of the door.
Such a bad liar.
Solera.
Ah!
Oh!
Want to do an insight check?
No, I don't do insight checks on him ever. I want to all the time.
Solera, oh. And he goes out of the door.
Actually, you know what? Fuck it, I'll do it.
Good.
I'll make an
So-
exception because of this.
Well, it's not great. It's 14.
14?
Maybe I did say that.
He's lying.
Oh!
And I tell you
Oh.
why. First, yes, it does feel a bit rough, clearly. Because whatever you did last night was pretty rough. But also,
But it was.
well, what he did with the Zayth was pretty rough.
Oh!
Oh god.
I had to slip in one. Anyway,
Of course, that's what she
that's
said.
what she said. The second thing is, you don't think he remembers what any of you said in I mean, I could be wrong.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh my
But-
god.
To be fair to him, none of you do. Weirdly enough.
It's almost like it didn't happen. It's weird.
It's almost but that being said, he just goes out of the door.
It's totally lying through his teeth.
Isn't that normal on him? Doesn't he do that all the time?
For herself.
What then? What did you say?
Doesn't he do that all the time?
Well, I don't know. Usually he holds alcohol way more than this. I'm gonna be frank with you people. I don't recall much. I guess that they were a bit tired with the travel and then the fight and everything. But
The fight was so long ago. Stop blaming me for everything.
we fought a cloud.
We fought
That
multiple
divided into-
tiny clouds.
Yes, and it was tiring, and I died, kinda, and then I almost
You just
died,
pressed
kinda.
out benevolence.
Then maybe one day we'll. You know what? When Nim told me once that I should open up. One day we will talk about this, and I want you to know that it was not like that for me, at least. Maybe it was just that, but I didn't feel that it was that. But anyways, that's beside the point. I can't remember too much. I do remember a few things, though. Don't believe what he says. But I feel like he can't remember much either, and I'm like, my
Maybe
boy's getting weak.
Maybe.
I mean, I totally didn't say anything about loving Solera. Why would I do that?
I think it's because he's too Asian. The sex a bit too much with the oh god, my accent just started to speak.
The sex.
Yeah, the sex.
Yeah.
They did the
benevolence. Okay, benevolence.
They did the sex.
Okay.
Anyways, to the goblins.
Well, Zylrona, want to do your thing. I also want at some point to go and check what the runes on this coin are. Maybe we should go to Babao and talk with the wizard
Why?
there. Talk with the wizard there, the nerd. They probably know what this is. Or not just as Lisa. Whatever. Lisa probably knows it.
Ambrose might know. He's like a nerd too, I guess.
I guess.
I'm sure we could find some. Maybe have you asked Nim and Azatha? Maybe one of them can read it.
Do they know how to read runes? Yeah, I could ask them. See what-
I don't know. I met them in a temple. They're pretty religious, so maybe they, I don't know,
Religious.
recognize it or studied it.
Are they going to bring up their weird god stuff? If
Have they brought up their weird god stuff up until this point?
I also don't. I haven't asked anything about it, just on purpose.
Well,
So that
you
doesn't
haven't
come up.
asked and they haven't said. It's okay.
Fine,
You
I'll
don't,
ask
you
them.
don't have to talk about their religion, you know?
Okay.
That sounded really.
Weird thing to say.
Oh, benevolence. Could
Yeah,
you
really.
make me? Could you make me an insight check, please?
No.
Go for it.
I want to use my map case, I guess.
Oh, let's go to the
now.
forest again.
Yeah, that's the thing. Does it say anything about the forest?
Oh.
This is the rest of the campaign. To be going back and
first I
forward
need
in this
I need the
moment.
insight.
21.
Benevolence.
That's me.
A memory comes back to you.
Oh!
Whoa.
Wait. Let me write it down. Okay.
You're a bit ashamed to admit
Oh no. What did the bitch put in my head?
it, but
Oh no. Oh, she spit you like that though. I love it.
when you went to bed yesterday,
Oh no, I peed myself.
you kind of paid yourself massively. Not massively, you know, like you're a 4-year-old. But you think you kind of missed the moment where you should have gone to the toilet, and you
Oh
let it
no.
out a bit before going, oh shit, I need to go to the toilet. And you
Oh
went to the
god.
toilet.
Oh no.
You know what? The good thing is she didn't send a message to Solera drunk being like, I pissed myself, dude. That was amazing.
It's
No.
interesting you should say that, because another memory comes back to you.
No.
Where
No.
you kind of booty dialed Solera. He hasn't responded yet, but you know.
What
you'll
did I
see.
say?
Oh well, you'll see.
Oh no.
No, you didn't.
Okay, good. Thank you.
I'll say, unless you want to have sent like a drunk message to.
She
Solera.
might have. She might have. That's the
I'll
thing.
let you think about it. I'll let
Yeah.
you think about it. If you want to have done it, we can discuss what that was.
Okay.
And you said you wanted to use your map. Is that
Yes,
right?
about the map.
Oh,
Is there a forest? A haunted forest?
I mean, there is a
Marked
forest for sure.
down.
That is there.
Well, that's not how the cartographer's map case works. You can use either the map of shortcuts to go to your destination quicker, or you can use the map of the moment to try and find some sort of something that's either related to your current mission or inspiring a new one. So, which one do you want to use? The shortcuts or the moment?
To the moment, Zylrona. Let's go.
Yes, let's see.
The moment, yes.
Yeah, sure. Make me a wisdom perception check, please.
Perception 14.
14.
Yeah, it fails then.
It fails.
Ah.
You try.
Oh,
you
no.
put your hand in the cartographer's map case.
I wanted this whole campaign to
comes
turn
out.
into Igarashi, where we just keep
Yeah.
going back in the same
Yeah.
time, trying to change the things with our actions.
Well,
Oh,
let me
isn't
tell
it
you.
isn't it like in Doctor Strange? What does it say? I come to bargain?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mamo
Yeah.
have come to
Same.
bargain.
That's us.
Well, the thing is, like the map of the moment, then you have to roll a d8 and you get one of the things. So you would need to get the exact same score on the
Yeah,
d8 to get
yeah.
the same thing. So, you know.
Well, then I'm going to use the map
But
of shortcuts.
To go to the goblin thing.
Can you do both?
I think we talked about that.
You said she
before.
could do both.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, you can. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, it's my fault. You can. So yeah, make me a wisdom perception check again.
Oh, now it's a 19, is it?
19.
So 23.
You put your hand inside the cartographer's map case and you recover a map, a very precise map of the region in which you are. You see BlackFord as a point of that on that map. Sorry, and then you see all the roads that go from BlackFord towards the foot of the mountain, and it shows you where the camp, either of goblin or hobgoblins, you're not sure, is supposed to be. And it tells you that basically right there, it tells you, sorry. Ah, yes, Miss Crimsonfar. Hello again. Well, I have something for you. This is the camp that you need to attack or subdue or take over. Who knows? I am not your master. You are mine. Well, here is the closest and fastest way to get directly to the camp without going through the camp's gates. And it puts gates between quotation marks for some reason. Not that it is exactly a gate, but that's what they call it. But there is a secret entrance that could lead you directly to the fortress of those pesky bandit goblins or hobgoblins or something. It shows you the exact way to get there. So basically, it would allow you to not go through what is essentially the official entrance, and you could get through a back door directly towards the fortress where they're
Nice.
hidden.
Nice.
And it would be faster, actually.
Cool.
Not that it would be, like, it's not that far, but, still be faster.
Well, I think we should go then. I have a shortcut.
Nice.
By the way, Nim comes back through the door and goes, weren't we supposed to? Because I kind of left and no one followed, so I feel a bit lonely now. I mean, Azatha followed me, but
Yeah, but Zylrona was
I
checking on
went
a car shortcut. Benevolence, Benevolence was saying.
now.
Benevolence was saying she hates you.
Yeah, that's alright.
I give him
Um,
my most beautiful dimpled smile.
I'm not the one who pissed myself. And he just goes back out the door.
I had an accident happen. It's okay.
Oh, he's not there
Did
anymore.
you piece yourself?
Did you piece yourself, Benevolent? Okay.
Yes.
I will leave that out of the comics.
Thank you. Thank you. It happens. It's okay.
Yeah, it does.
If you're 5.
It's fine.
But, okay.
I'm not ashamed of it.
You should be. Sorry, there's a weird god in this. What's happening in this tavern?
Well, let's follow him or he'll come back and be whiny.
Yeah, let's just go.
Okay.
I'm skipping out of the door.
Of course you are. Because you butt dialed Solara. You all go out of the door. There's the mountain in the distance that you know is your destination. It's a beautiful day today, by the way. You're still in the south of the country, and it's balmy. It's like warm, but not too warm. It's really just sunny. You see butterflies just flying everywhere. They're not in season anymore, but they're still there because it's so just warm where you are. It's really nice. You see a lot of very friendly people that just seem to, just be content to be here. All in togas because it's just more convenient that way. And it's kind of a feel-good town in a way. It's smaller than most of the cities you've been to recently, like Thunder Spring and Belgate. And you feel like people are just like more. They're quieter, they're calmer, cooler, and just things generally are cooler. And you start going towards the exit to the city, the town, and you embark on the road that was shown to you by the map. Nim and Azatha are at the head, basically, of your group, just talking, and you see them just like smiling at each other. Maybe they just shared a joke or something, and you just see their hand. They just hold their hand, each other's hand, and there's a weird moment. Like it feels almost like you're seeing two people comforting each other. But it's just two little lovebirds going about their day, and you're just behind them, following. Benevolence kind of skipping behind.
I'm just going on circles around everyone.
Oh yeah, of course. Zylrona probably already, sharpening her tools.
Yeah.
Or maybe reading her books that she
Yeah.
just read.
I want to read the books.
And Dandelion, I'm guessing. I'm guessing they're just.
I'm trying to figure out what just looking at the coin that I got for the
Oh yes.
premium thing. I was going to ask him, but now he's having a weird moment. So I'm going to wait on that.
You're looking at your.
I'm looking at the thing like I understand what's there, even though I have no idea what's going on there.
And yeah, you're going towards that mountain in the distance. And that's on that note that will end today's episode.
Ah,
The episode lasted like 20 minutes. It was very far, very short, very fast.
So very
It's weird.
strange. Yeah.
That episode was really short.
It was a very short one. Sorry, dear viewers.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Nothing
It's almost
really
like there's a
happened.
bit that's missing. It's weird.
What a bitch. That was brutal. Whoa.
I was one step away from starting a fight against the god.
Yeah.
I was.
Well, when Dandelion jumped in the way of the two of you, it was 1, to stop her from Eldritch Blasting, 2, to stop
Yeah.
Zylrona from going and starting a fight
Yeah.
with her.
Oh. I was
No.
hardly containing
Hey,
myself,
look.
and then she went and made it even worse.
Oh yeah.
Look, I had a discussion with the creator of Ren, and what transpired from that conversation is that she ain't a nice person.
She's
So, yeah.
not. She's not.
So
No,
there
I
we go.
can't say it, but what a great friends you keep, Dandelion.
Oh wow.
Maybe we
That's
didn't work on
remember-
that. Maybe we didn't work on how much of a bitch she was. Starting to question
To
that.
be honest, like if we had kept our memories, Benevolence would have questioned everything you have said about like this, like her being your friend and the stars and the constellation, and be like, "That's not a friend. That is not a friend. Just no. You don't deserve that. No."
Holy shit, I am so mad. I am rage.
That is so on brand. I'm so happy she did this. Yes, go fucking toxic queen.
Yeah,
I want-
she became,
I want
you
to
have
kill
understand
her.
That she became more toxic as she became a god, because gods are not good people, most of them.
Oh, just wait until
Because
I
of
get to
their
level
nature.
20.
Zylrona's gonna become level 20 God Slayer. Just going around
yeah.
killing
Oh,
gods.
that's a cool title to put on your fucking card,
Yes.
the God Slayer.
It is. But yeah, no, she's not. Gods in this particular universe, they're mortal. They are ascended mortals, so they have all the flaws that mortals get. They're not perfect beings. So
And boy, did she have some.
and she had some flaws. So I thought it was important to
Shit.
yeah.
I mean, maybe except the one, that voice that Nisa had in her head.
That was a nice one. That's one of the nice ones.
One of the nice ones. Only.
Well, and that was it for today, everyone. I hope you all enjoyed this 9th time that apparently we had in the bar, just drinking and playing games. And I mean, ignore the fact that Benevolence pissed herself a bit, but everyone else had a great time. If the episode seemed like a bit short, then it's like we apologize. It's I guess the editing process it was a bit like it cut too much out of it. But if you don't want to forget about the next episodes and you want to be reminded of our kind of weekly, more or less, I don't know, our schedule's weird. You can subscribe to the channel, and if you want, like the video and turn on the notifications, so every time Dandelion has an adventure, you can come, and maybe Zylron and Benevolence are going to be there as well. We don't know. We'll see. But yeah, that's it for us today. Thank you for watching, and I hope we can see you next time when we go and fight some goblins, I guess. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.